Good morning, everybody. We're back live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning. I realized something a couple days ago.
What?
Our address here is 921.
How long did
Calling
that take you?
Almost 2 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Benita fought really hard for that.
Really?
To get that done. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My hat is covered in cat hair.
Oops.
Just realized.
Take some tape to it.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Lord. It is Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
It is
Yeah,
not.
It's
I
not
thought
Tuesday
it was
again.
Thursday. It's not Thursday?
It's not Thursday.
Definitely Wednesday.
Yes. All right, that's fine. I'm cool with Wednesday. Whatever. Good morning, John Baldwin on Facebook Live.
Good morning.
Not a whole lot of sleep last night.
Oh no,
Not
baby.
a whole lot of
Yeah.
baby.
Baby action.
Yeah, baby action. They still can't figure out what's wrong with them. So now I am officially freaking out. This is where now I freak out.
Yeah.
You know, I was the rock at the beginning. I'm like, they'll figure it out.
Now you're breaking down in tears.
Yeah, I'm breaking down in tears. I can't help it.
Poor little fella. What's going on with him?
My gosh, man. I
Still
wish
just-
I almost recorded him last night and brought it in just so I could play it. And the doctor can hear it and what he sounds like, and now everybody hears it over the air. I'm not going to get angry today. I got angry last night.
It's okay if you do get angry.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
It's a good reason to get angry.
It is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
You
my
won't
man,
like me when I'm
it's just still
angry.
the fever and
fever
yeah.
and coughing
Yeah.
and
wheezy.
and wheezy
Yeah.
and his cry is not a cry. He can't even cry. Like that's how bad it is. Like when you mess with, like he hates getting his nose, sucked out or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
He hates that. He screams bloody murder, but
Yeah.
now it's more just like this, like that, and he doesn't breathe. And he turns red as an apple. Yeah,
I think I would scream with
Oh.
one of those basters up my nose.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
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 Oh my goodness, poor thing.
So they bring him in yesterday, and they do a chest X-ray, and they told us it was patchy, whatever that means.
Patchy lungs?
You got patchy lungs. What does that mean?
Is that scientific term?
Yeah, was that exactly?
How long did you go to school for that one?
Yeah, for patchy lungs. I could see that. Could determine they're patchy, maybe.
What does that
And then
mean?
I have no idea.
They didn't explain?
No.
Like, that's just patchy.
To be honest, I'm getting all secondhand information, so I don't know exactly
Oh, okay.
everything that's going on. But the doctor is the doctor, so got to defer to that, I guess.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, figure out what's wrong. That's what I want to say and yell.
Is he still getting? Tell you the saddest thing that I saw from Mariah. One of the saddest things was sometimes she get the eye crusties.
Yeah.
and couldn't open her eyes.
Oh, his eyes consistently getting melded shut with this, because she said because his sinuses are blocked, it's coming out of his eye. I'm not sure if this is a doctor or
like a witch
possibly a
doctor?
carnival person
Yeah.
that you go to and guess what's wrong with my baby or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is weird.
It's very weird. It's very weird, and it's a big bone of contention right now. And I just got to go out there on a limb. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Need a new doctor.
Well,
Apart from that,
I hate to say not that I told you so, but I was like, man, that for us that 3-month period, that's just been one thing after another.
this is
since
the
then.
Yeah.
same thing, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
I
same
would
thing.
not worry if this was 3 different things in a row.
Feels like
Right,
cycling
right.
through a few
Yeah.
different things. Yeah,
Or if they were able to be like, oh yeah, that is this, and this is what's going on, and we'll give him medicine for that. Not like, well, call me back if
no.
he's still bad.
Here's the thing. It literally hurts nobody to get a second opinion,
Yeah,
especially if it's a baby.
yeah.
At the end of the
I'm
day, I
getting
think that's all that matters
I'm getting
right
a second
now.
opinion on my baby.
Yes.
I'm gonna trade him in for
You
one that
have
works.
to for his quality of life. I mean, you never know. Like somebody else, some other doctor could have seen this and knows what it is, or
Yeah.
or maybe can help out a little bit more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you. That is the saddest part, though. His left eye is just like consistently like spewing and it's just getting like melded shut, and it's the most pathetic sight I've ever seen, and that's my baby. You know,
Oh man.
Yeah, he's probably not feeling too good. He's probably miserable right now.
he's absolutely miserable.
Is he sleeping at all?
No,
Yeah.
few minutes, and then making crazy noises. Understand, a baby's sick. I get it. The first 2 days, I'm like, dude, he'll be fine. But after like 3 doctor visits of literally that's all it is. If his temperature goes back up, just let me know. That's it. So there you go. Morning, Ben Mooneyham. You guys have good nights? I said I wasn't going to get angry today.
Yeah, but
I just think you
I'm
live
angry,
angry,
too.
so
Yeah, that's true.
it's just the degrees of it. So.
Yeah.
You're not too angry.
Yeah, I live angry.
Yeah.
That sounds like the name of a new movie. It was like Drive Angry, Live Angry.
Starring
whole
Steven
series.
Seagal.
Yeah.
it's okay to be angry. You have every right to be.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is America after all. Thought this was America. Voice my angry opinion on the radio.
Just don't have a heart attack when you're like 36 or something.
I plan on it. I sit for 11 hours a day, so I don't know how that's going to go over.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about your evening? Less anger filled?
Well, I did the 2 Leopards basketball games last night.
Yeah.
Split the wins, right?
And yeah, the girls did great. It was a great game. I slept walk last night.
What?
That was weird. I don't remember doing that. I haven't done that since I was probably like 11 years old or so. But I was having a very disruptive sleep from coughing so much. And at one point I woke up in the dining room / kitchen, and I had this thought in my brain that the hutch that you guys gave us, if I wanted to stop coughing, I had to decorate that hutch with a picture that you gave me for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And so I went through every room in the house trying to find that picture.
This was not a dream. This was actually happening.
This was actually happening.
Okay.
And I couldn't find the picture. And I was so upset. And I remember going and laying down in bed and falling asleep. And the next thing I know, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's bizarre.
It was really weird.
And
it wasn't
you-
creepy. Nothing creepy happened. It was just like, I just wanted to stop coughing.
You believed in a picture so much.
I did.
Yeah.
And I had to put it on the hutch
Yeah.
for me to stop coughing. It was so
I would have called in sick after
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I don't know what's
what's
wrong
your
with
fever
you.
right now?
I
Yeah.
don't have a fever. I don't.
You got sick again.
I know.
110 or something?
No, I have been consistently sick for 2 months now.
You know what? I've been reading all over Facebook people saying like I never get sick, and I've
Yeah.
been sick for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting sick, man,
I
over and over and
know.
over.
And I'll say, like, it's I know a bunch of is a bunch of my buddies that are like prime age, you know, like 30, 35 that have all caught it. I got a buddy of mine I was talking to yesterday got COVID for the first time, diagnosed Monday
Yeah.
with it, first time. Which
Man.
I'm kind of like, it's about, about time.
Yeah.
I was thinking. You didn't want to get left out of all that now, did you?
Yeah, I've
But-
skirted COVID this whole time, and I still don't have COVID. I do test, not weekly, but anytime I'm feeling like this.
Daily.
No.
Daily for COVID.
And I haven't tested positive at all, but whatever else is going around, it sucks.
Yeah, there's lots going around, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
And your baby is going through it too. And I'm sure Mariah as well.
Yeah.
Man, it just sucks.
Yep, this has turned my whole way of thinking now. My son is going to be a cloistered,
Yeah.
A bubble boy?
a bubble boy. Yes.
I was kind of wondering about that yesterday. I kind of felt like I wanted to isolate from everybody for like a month just so I could recover. I can't even imagine how you guys feel with kids.
Man.
It's
Well,
such a test to put them around other people.
Again, kids sick, that's the way of life.
Yeah.
Like this is what I signed on to a little bit. I'm totally, on board with that and good. It's just like when there's nothing to be done.
Yeah.
No medicine to be given. The only advice is like, we'll take more Tylenol. But she was just like, I'll give you a pass to give him more,
Oh.
basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't really want to give him more.
But I mean, you
a lot
can't
more.
keep having these fevers.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just not good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's your body burning off the infection or whatever, but
Well-
if you're consistently having them.
Yeah, everything I read online is 72 hours.
Mm-hmm.
72 hours, 72 hours, 72 hours. If your baby has a fever for over 72 hours, something's very, very wrong. And it's well over 72 hours now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Like consistent?
Yeah.
Like it hasn't dipped down?
It has to 99, I think, is the
99,
lowest it's
which is
been.
not for
99.
very long or something?
Not
Or-
for very long, yeah.
Man, you take that baby another.
Yeah,
Get,
yeah.
Get you a second opinion on
Second opinion on that.
Yep.
that. Yeah.
It's like a.
I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Yeah. I can't imagine you and the mama, but
Oh yeah, and it's been a mothers and their pediatricians.
Sure.
They get tight.
at this
They-
point I'd be
Absolutely.
looking at Chinese acupuncture,
Yeah.
leeches, those
Yeah,
little
yeah.
cups. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
suction cup
I
therapy.
even go to the emergency department.
I was almost considering that last night. I was like, let's just take him
Yeah.
because this.
Yeah. I
That-
mean, the poor
that's no
baby
good.
needs his sleep too.
Yeah, he does.
You guys
He
too.
does. Yeah.
Okay, get him a little better. He's just going to sleep like a 2
Oh,
days.
man.
Yeah,
I know
no
it.
kidding.
I'm thinking, like in my mind when I try and rationalize it, the sputum that's happening now from all the orifices that's like, so the fever is going down. Like last night it was 99 point something or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Cleaning
Maybe he's running a
out.
little hot.
maybe he's running a little hot. The fever's going down now, and now all the stuff is
Hey,
draining.
yeah,
and
he's
that's
clearing
like
it out.
my that's my thing.
Yeah.
But everything I read online, I can't. Everything I read online, I can't.
WebMD.
Yeah, WebMD. I can't find anybody who's like, my doctor couldn't figure out what was wrong with him.
Yeah.
Did you put these 6 pages on my desk for me? right
I
here?
did. I was throwing away some papers,
Oh.
and I thought those were yours.
Well, I imagine they.
Yeah,
They
state
are
millage
for
increase. Of guys.
This is well, okay. This is from March of last year.
Yeah.
This was for me last year. Okay, because the high. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at this. Wow, how slow news must have been in Arkansas on March 20th. Hey, that's your birthday.
It is.
Yeah, but of last year, because this is literally a 2,000-word article on the state mileage reimbursement raised.
Oh.
I'm dying of boredom even reading the
Yeah.
headline here.
Yeah.
Again, Michael Wicklin, quite the author
Oh,
of
yeah.
this piece right here, this
Yeah.
expose that could have been summed up in one paragraph that it's 52 cents per mile now. But this is only if you use a privately owned vehicle for state official business.
Yeah.
So I'll just, and then it's 3 more pages printed off
you know
of fat belly ads.
I think that was mine.
Really?
Yeah, and the other half is in the garbage bin.
Oh.
Somebody gave it to me.
Well, don't go too hard in on Michael. Was it?
Yeah.
Because the boy is from Arkansas. All
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's January 11th. Do you know what day that means? It is. Today we celebrate the 25th state to join the Union. It's Arkansas, boy.
No way.
It's Arkansas Day. It's National Arkansas Day.
I thought we'd
Okay.
been earlier than that.
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, populated by. Well, I don't care about all that.
Okay, well, there's all you need to know. I'll put this article on all our socials, and would you like to hang this up in front of the Facebook webcam?
Yes,
there,
please.
So they
Please
can
do.
read this gigantic. It might be 3,000 words.
Yeah.
But all you ever need to know about state mileage reimbursements.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this was with. Yeah, I'm thinking this was all together here.
Well, guys,
If you throw that away, I would love to never see it again.
I will.
when Arkansas first became a state in 1836, how to pronounce the name of the 25th state was up for debate. Is it Arkansas or Arkansas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a matter of legal opinion now, I think.
Yeah. Many who have called Arkansas home have left marks on our hearts and minds, from the legendary Johnny Cash and talented composers Scott Joplin and Roberta Martin to authors Ernest Hemingway and Maya Angelou, and many more found
John
a home.
Grisham.
John Grisham. Oh, man. So how do you observe National Arkansas Day, you might be asking?
I'd go to like the creek or the river.
The crick?
The creek.
Go to the creek?
Go look for rocks.
Yeah, well, join National Day as we recognize Arkansas's natural beauty and fascinating history uncover hidden treasures and soak up all of Arkansas's impressive views. You know what? Honestly, Arkansas left behind a lot of the times in the debate, of America. People in other countries talking about America. Nobody ever talks about Arkansas. It's always Texas, California.
Yeah.
The
coastals.
The coastals.
Yeah.
You tell somebody you're from Arkansas, they're like, "Where's that? Where in Kansas is that?" Sometimes,
It's our side of Kansas.
Yeah, exactly.
That reminds me, I fell asleep reading a Reddit article last night. Americans that don't like Texas, why? And some of the answers on here are actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if we defend people though with
Well,
that.
I don't know. I like Texas.
I do
Texas is
too.
cool. Texans are cool.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas, including your head. All right,
Yeah.
you got big heads over in Texas. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, nothing
A
wrong
lot
walking
of
around.
flat plains.
Yeah, big belt
Yeah.
buckles and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's good to have a state like that to remind us of how beautiful ours is.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is Texas has always been this state that's like, yeah, man, USA, freedom, but we want to secede as well. Worried about still being a part of the union here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, have their cake and eat it too, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, from the windswept plains of Odessa
Yeah.
over to the oil-filled waters of Galveston, I love it. It's so much to love down there.
Yeah. From Texarkana to Amarillo, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
From the overpopulated slums of Houston and Dallas.
Somebody.
to the avocado eating, pit of Austin.
Yeah. Somebody on Facebook was asking, "What's the most boring drive you've ever been on?" And I swear it's the Texas Panhandle.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just
sir.
don't like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's.
But imagine back in the day who rode.
I
through
do think
that.
about those things.
Clip-clopping on horses.
rustling cattle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say, of course, North Dakota. To go from north, to take that south-north stretch on the eastern side of Oklahoma, you better bring a book, all right?
Yeah.
And you just go ahead and set it on cruise control, and you can do whatever because
Yeah.
the road is literally just as flat and as straight as it can get.
Yeah.
Grand
At
Forks
least
to Bismarck. That's
yeah, but at least in like West Texas and stuff, it's a little like high desert. You
Yeah.
might see like a tumbleweed go
Yeah.
across the road.
Yeah.
you know.
shootout.
Yeah, something. Yeah, yeah.
Shoot out.
But don't go a mile over the speed limit.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
No,
Check
no,
it.
no.
Fair enough. Let's do the weather for finally. All right. Brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Have you ever thought about making the switch to Horatio State Bank but didn't want to go through the hassle of making the change? New technology makes it easier than ever for us to help you make the switch. We make it quick, comfortable, and hassle-free. Talk to us about switching if it's time for a change. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country
All right. Partly sunny today, gradually becoming mostly sunny. A high near 76. Yeah, I like that. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight. Partly cloudy, with a low around 44, gradually clearing, becoming mostly cloudy.
Hold on, hold on, y'all. It's gonna be a wild ride these
Yeah.
next couple days.
Winds could gust as high as 25 miles per hour this evening. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 54. Wait, let me get this straight. A high near 76 today. A high near 54 tomorrow. 30 mile per hour winds. Tomorrow night, clear, a low of 31. That's below freezing. A low of, winds again, 20 miles per hour. So, I don't know, man.
It's that wind that's blowing the
So
heat off.
weird.
Arkansas, go home, you drunk. That's a Friday night's low, 28. Saturday night's low, 37. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I was looking at the long range forecast yesterday, like into the spring, like into April, and at least according to weather.com, not the most trustworthy source, but it's going to be highs in the 60s to low 70s and lows at the freezing, a little bit below the freezing point, a little bit above the freezing point, pretty much until March and until late March. Of course, like what we saw, the last couple of years in February with the snow and all that, I think that kind of came out of nowhere. But at least looking at the long range forecast, is what we have right now is pretty much what they're expecting until summer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so that'll be real interesting.
No snow?
No snow predicted now. Now, I mean, at the same time, that's a long range weather forecast. That is the most inaccurate thing in the world.
From weather.com.
Yeah. It's as inaccurate as like Russian artillery in Ukraine or something.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. You hear about we got Ukrainian troops coming over to train on our train on our Patriot missile systems.
Yeah.
Our old Patriot missile systems.
Wouldn't it be easier to like send a few guys over there to do that? We got to send the systems anyways.
Yeah.
And
No, you guys come here.
Well, I know that they sent some. It's what I think part of the training though is they're having to explain to them stop shooting down drones. The Patriot missile costs $500,000 every time you press the launch button. All right, maybe don't take out just $30 drones with it. Just an idea, And just shoot at it get a few guys together with AKs and you shoot one out of the sky, right?
Yeah.
It's like skeet shit. Send a couple of our top skeet shooters over there. They'll take care of the Russian drone problem in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Buckshot shell. Yeah. Or bird
skeet
shot. Skeet shot,
But not press the button.
Yeah.
And then, it's America?
Yeah,
you have another one?
Yeah, it seems odd. I'm not gonna lie. Lots of aid over there, and it's like, and I saw a video of this like insanely high tech. It looked like a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher, but it just sends out some wave or something, and it will basically make the drone in the sky come down.
Okay.
And not come down like like it'll make it like,
so you can catch it.
So you can catch it and stuff.
I know there's simply like seen a few clips where Ukrainian drones just hover over a Russian drone. A Russian, usually only got cameras pointing down, right? So you don't realize, and they're silent. Those things are next to silent. So the Russian drone doesn't realize there's a Ukrainian one above it, and the Ukrainian one just taps it. Like it just kind of hits it from the top.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it gets off balance, it just falls in the sky. Yeah, do that. Don't shoot our precious Patriot missiles. Like, save that for the Russian helicopters. The planes with the bombs on them and stuff, Not the little recon drone, that someone bought from Moscow Walmart. For a few rubles.
Yeah. They don't have Walmart in Russia, do they? They need it.
Oh.
I don't know. There's a lot of Walmarts out around the world.
I don't think there's Walmart over there.
I bet there is.
You think?
I'd bet a few quid.
Jennifer?
It says this was as of 2021. They don't have a Walmart, but they did have some sort of Walmart head office there for a few years.
For tax evasion purposes or something.
Gotcha, okay. I don't trust that.
Yeah. But yeah, part of that whole effort last week with McCarthy to get McCarthy to not be speaker, there was some of the folks that were holding it up. One of the things they wanted to really bring up is we need more oversight and all this aid. I mean, at this point, it's just like it's just billions and billions of dollars. We're emptying our stocks over here. So now there's like this desperate, like I was reading recently, like all the armaments companies are having to like go in overtime to now they got to make more for Ukraine and more for us.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how much, that kind of situation, how much ammo you'll go through, I guess, Anybody that's ever done a little target shooting in the back, you'll go through ammo quick, Now imagine it's a war zone. And there seems
like a lot of aid.
And hey, man, what's wrong with having a little oversight? What's actually having wrong with oversight on every single dollar that our government spends? Is that a bad thing?
Yeah,
Why is that? To mention it right now, like people like Bruce Westerman, he mentioned it in Congress. We should really have some oversight, and everyone accused him of being like pro-Russian, like the Democrats did. And it's like, whoa, no, he's pro-America, okay? Not pro-Russia or pro-Ukraine. Let's be pro-America first,
Right.
Everything we do should kind of first be in America's interest. So.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Called me crazy, I guess. And
I guess if this is in America's interest, but like I don't see much coming. Like I don't see Ukraine like not. Obviously, they're in wartime right now, but even beforehand, how much support coming our way?
Yeah.
Not even we didn't get Facebook Live or Facebook profile banners
Pray
with the
for
American
America.
flag on it. Pray for America.
Yeah.
I didn't see one of my Ukrainian friends from high school. Celebrating a President's Day.
Yeah.
What in the world is that all about?
Yeah, you owe us for this.
Yeah,
one.
for sure.
Yeah.
I dated a Ukrainian man once.
Yeah.
I did.
So I was nearly in love with a Ukrainian girl named Olena.
Oh.
And she, you know what? I'm not going to tell this story.
She break your heart?
No. Well, she one day it was middle school. You know how that goes. So I was in love with her, and one day she came up to me, and I was sitting at my desk, and I looked up, and she had something hanging out of her nose.
Oh.
That was like I don't know what it was. It was large. It was
A deal breaker?
it was a bit of a deal breaker. I could never look at her the same way
Yeah.
again. So yes, she did break my
Isn't
heart.
that interesting? The Ukrainian man, I say man, I was in middle school.
Yes.
It was Kevin Groot, if you remember him. Sorry, Kevin,
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
watching. He if he wore a toque, I was like, oh, he's cute. If he didn't wear a toque,
hat.
deal breaker. Sorry, a hat. Deal breaker. I
Yeah.
didn't like it. I didn't like him when he didn't
You
wear
had
a hat.
bad hair,
Yeah, bad hair.
Yeah, pretty much.
like a head of lettuce on there.
Yeah, and it was all
It was like short and curly.
yeah,
Which is an odd one.
with like really thick highlights.
Yeah.
Like bands of blonde. It was just, it didn't look good.
Darn
It
it.
just didn't look good.
You can't date a guy and he always has to wear a hat.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like you
could
see him
go
without
to
a
church or
hat.
something, or
Yeah, yeah.
the
Yeah.
national anthem, and
If you married him. A national
Yeah.
anthem.
Yeah, when they
you
do
got it.
it.
You better take your
Yeah,
hat off.
exactly.
He's like,
You'll
no,
make
the
the
hat's
whole-
not coming off.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You'll make the whole ballpark hate him by being like, keep your hat on, Kevin. Keep it on.
I can't stand to see you without it.
Yeah. Or maybe he has a second hat he can take off and he wears a do-rag underneath the
Yeah.
hat. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Do you take the do-rag off during the national anthem?
I think taking the do-rag off would be a sign of respect for sure.
What about a toupee?
No, toupee is subterfuge.
Hold that up
it's-
to you.
Yeah.
I think that's all right. That's it's camouflage.
It is
hat.
camouflage, yeah.
No, you get away with that.
Okay.
The do-rag, the cowboy hat, the beanie, all
Yeah.
those, it's supposed to come
But the
off.
do-rag, you got to put it back on. Like, you got to untie it.
Yeah.
You know?
Not that big a deal, is it?
Well, you know.
Could be.
It's
And
basically
I don't know
your
from personal
scalp.
experience. I don't think I've ever worn one.
You're
but-
1 millimeter away from your scalp.
Yeah.
You know, from just being bareheaded.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess I don't know the.
And a lot of guys wear the do-rag and the hat. So
Yeah.
you take the hat off and, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the protocol is for that.
Yeah. Maybe if it's a particularly sad day,
Yeah.
you know, you take the hat off, untie the do-rag, you know.
Well,
Is the
you-
do-rag
Yeah.
like a handkerchief you just keep on your head, or
It's like a, you know, it's it's very comfortable.
it's
Yeah.
protectant, a protectant.
Yes, it's a protectant from birds
you gotta
dropping on
wipe
you.
your nose or
Well-
something? You can.
Yeah, you got that ready to go.
You'll see a lot of guys, like on the NFL, when they take their helmets off, they're wearing do-rags.
Yep.
They don't take those off, though, but they like to have that barrier between their hair and the
And a
helmet.
I could
you
I
know.
could see
yeah,
that.
definitely.
Could definitely see that.
Yeah, I don't know
Get
what
itchy
I'm talking about.
in there.
Yeah.
With short hair, especially.
Yeah. I don't know. Ask your neighborhood do-rag wearer if they have to take if that's common courtesy to take your do-rag off when you go to a funeral or
Right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I'll do some research. We got to get out of here. It's time for your Ag Vantage reports and all the rest, and we will be back with Jen's pro tips.
Yes.
Coming up next.
Good morning, I'm Kate Morgan. It's time to take a look at your EAB early morning market update. Here's how the market's closed. March corn at $6.54, up 1 1/4. May up 1 1/2 at $6.54. January soybeans at $15.01 1/2, up 34 3/4, with March of 21 3/4 at $14.92 1/2. March wheat at $7.43 1/2, down 3 1/4. May also down 3 1/4 at $7.51 1/2. March cotton at $85.67, up 3.09. May up 3.07 at $85.69. January February rice at $17.50, up 12. March also up 12 at $17.77. In the livestock complex, February live cattle at $156.78, down 58. April down 60 at $160.68. January feeder cattle at $182.70, down 110. March down 90 at $185.65. And February lean hogs at $80.28, down $2.25. April down $188 at $89.65. That's your early morning market update from your EAB Ag Network. Have a great day.
The first ever Arkansas Grown Conference and Expo is coming soon. The Arkansas Department of Agriculture and ag organizations are hosting this in-person event where our farmers who grow our farm-to-table food can connect, hear from experts, take farm tours, and network. Join us for the Arkansas Grown Conference and Expo at the Embassy Suites in West Little Rock, January the 25th through the 28th. The deadline to register is January 11th. Sponsors and vendors are also invited. Go to arkansasgrown.org to learn more.
Bad theater seats, cheap Halloween masks, my apartment, all things with obstructed views. Add to these large trucks and buses. 18-wheelers and large buses have big blind spots, and like my apartment, they don't always have the best view. Bus and truck drivers deal with blind spots around the entire vehicle. Always take care not to ride alongside or too close behind them. Our roads, our safety. Learn more at sharetheroadsafely.gov.
At the first sale of the year on Saturday, January 7th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 1,322 head of cattle on the yard. Number one steers under 300 pounds sold from $200 to a high of $255. 3 to 4 weight steers ranged from $200 to a high of $225. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $190 to a high of $214. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from $175 to a high of $200. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from $165 to $180. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $155 to $170, and over 800-pound steers sold from $140 to $160. Number one heifers under 300 pounds ranged from $185 to a high of $210. 3 to 4 weight heifers brought $180 to $195. 4 to 5 weight heifers sold from $175 to $190. 5 to 6 weight heifers ranged from $165 to $188. 6 to 7 weight heifers brought $155 to $170. 7 to 8 weight heifers sold from $148 to $159, and over 800-pound heifers ranged from $135 to $149. Packer cows brought $28 to $84. Packer bulls sold from $75 to $115. Stocker cows sold from $850 to $1,400. Cow-calf pairs ranged from $950 to $1,300. Replacement heifers 5 to 650 pounds sold from $150 to $175, and bottle calves ranged from $175 to a high of $230. And that's the report from the first sale of the year on Saturday, January 7th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. Cattlemen, we'll see you at the next sale, Saturday morning, 10:30 at J&J. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the new Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese. Savory steak mixed with grilled onions topped with crispy bacon and melty American cheese, plus creamy mayo and tangy barbecue sauce. Or try it spicy with zesty cheese sauce and jalapenos.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese.
Sonic.
Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
In Ashdown, Shelter Agent Joey Bailey, proud sponsor of this year's Panther Sports.
If you've recently found yourself searching for a new family pharmacy, Harris Drug in downtown Kdqn is it. Let pharmacist Renee Logan add their entire friendly professional staffer in your business. They have everything you expect in your family pharmacy. They accept most insurance, have a full gift shop, even wedding and baby registries, a new baby section, and free delivery inside city limits. Ask about Harris Drug's mobile app and website and enjoy their convenient location. Harris Drug in downtown Kdqn. Everything you want in your family pharmacy.
All right, we are back live here. Good morning to everybody on Facebook Live joining us right now. You just heard that Harris Drug ad. You know what time it is. Harris Drug and Gifts, your local hometown pharmacy, family ran for over 50 years. Check out that Razorbacks corner, my friend, for them hogs. All kinds of great gifts and gifts for everybody at Harris Drug and Gifts.
Yeah.
It's time for Jen's Pro Tips. What's going on today, Jennifer?
I've got some food pro tips for you guys
Okay.
today. I spent some time writing these out. I don't know if we'll get to all of them, but
I need help because I am looking, and I haven't gone to Walmart yet, but I'm looking for the mini Ritz cracker sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
The little ones.
Oh, the little ones.
I want the little ones. Are those even a thing anymore? I can't find them. Good morning, Jacob Taylor. Good morning, Alicia Mooneyham. Good morning, Ben Mooneyham. Good morning, everybody on Facebook Live. Make sure like, share, comment.
Yes.
We're doing another giveaway this Friday. So,
as for those little sandwiches, I don't know. Did you say you checked Walmart?
I did not check Walmart
okay,
yet.
I
That'll
would
be the
check there.
place, I'm sure, to
Yeah.
have them. But
I get the full size ones, and I get I think I have a 20-pack.
I don't want the full size.
I know,
I can
I
get the
know.
full size ones anytime. I've been
Yeah.
craving those mini ones.
They're
you know,
so good.
They're so good.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah. All right. So, pro tips. I'm going to start off by saying a really cool one. Stop throwing away your pickle jars and pickle juice.
Ooh.
You got some leftover juice. You think you're going to toss it in the sink. Don't. If you have some leftover, vegetables in your fridge, take those out, cut them up, put them in the pickle brine, and let them sit. And then, a day or two later, you have the perfect pickled toppings for burgers or hot dogs or whatever.
Pickled
So-
onions?
Onions.
Pickled cucumber?
Pickled cucumbers. You can make your own pickles if you want.
Oh. Isn't that what a pickled cucumber is? Is just a pickle?
That is a pickle.
Pickled asparagus.
Pickle, my absolute favorite. Eggs, whatever you want. You can pickle almost anything. So save that juice. It's good.
Yeah.
Especially if you're buying the Clausen pickles.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite.
I got a pro tip when it comes to pickle juice.
Yeah?
Yeah. You get firing together a sandwich. You get everything ready. Pew. Bread there, cheese there, meat there. You got all this condiments and all this. Pull out the pickle jar. Empty.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What are you going to do?
Dip your fingers in the pickle juice there. Flick them onto the sandwich.
That's smart. Actually, it is. It is. You're getting some nice acidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Okay.
It is.
All right. So
Also,
save that pickle juice.
Save the pickle juice.
Isn't drinking it good for your urinary tract?
I wouldn't be surprised, especially depending on what vinegar they're using.
Yeah, I am not a doctor.
No. But also,
Just letting you know.
also the pickle brine is great. Pickle brine is great
Yeah.
for
Pickle grounds.
Yeah, pickle grounds for your eyes.
Yeah.
It's good for brining your chicken too.
Yeah? How do
Yeah.
you get a chicken in a pickle jar?
Well, like your chicken breast or your chicken thighs. Chicken
Okay.
thighs are always best, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what I believe Chick-fil-A does with their chicken.
Is
I
that
think
why
they
their chicken
brine
is
it.
so pickly?
Yes, probably.
Their chicken is very pickly.
You don't like it?
That's all right.
I love it.
People go crazy over Chick-fil-A.
They do.
I'm not like it's good, but it's
Mhm.
it's not like I'm about to bowl over 50 old ladies to get to it. I've seen some people be very rude in the course of getting their Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
Anyway.
All right, another pro tip for you.
Pro tip.
This one's super handy. All of your vegetable scraps, say, you're cutting up a head of broccoli and, you're not going to use the stalk, You should start saving those in a Ziploc bag in your freezer.
Yeah.
Onion skins, anything that's left over that you're gonna, the ends of beans, when you're cutting them up.
You cut up beans?
Yeah, like green beans.
Oh, yeah,
you cut those ends off.
Yeah.
If you save all of those, and once that bag is full, you can make a really delicious vegetable stock from it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Delicious.
I've done it. It is so good. And a little pro tip with that is when you're just making rice, instead of using just regular water, use some of that veggie stock that you made. And the same goes for bones.
Yeah.
From your meat. Save those because you can make a good bone stock.
Bone stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love having stock in the house, whatever it is. It's so handy.
Jen
to
is
have
a
around.
stock master.
I am.
And she uses it for everything. And it's
do.
delicious. It completely ramps up things that you've had 100 times before. And
Yeah.
you're like, what's different about this? Oh, I use stock or whatever.
So,
You know?
like, when I make my rice, I always use stock.
Mhm.
Kyle's going to be upset with me because I forgot how to pronounce it.
What?
De pollo? Caldo de pollo, I believe it is.
Oh, okay.
It's like chicken stock.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you get it at, I get it at La Perle all the time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cheap. Anyway, let's see.
And
So,
then what if you get a rotisserie chicken from Walmart or Pruitt's? They do the great rotisserie chickens there. You get all the meat off that. Can you use that carcass to make a nice chicken stock?
100%.
Wow.
That'll make a delicious chicken stock.
Mm.
And you can add your own seasonings to it as well.
Yeah.
Always throw in a bay leaf or two. I always
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
amps
Bay
things
leaves
up.
are
Yeah.
super good.
Yeah.
So you got your bag full of ends from the vegetables.
Yep.
You got your chicken carcass. You got your bay leaves and other seasonings all together into a pot. Boil that bee
Yeah.
for half an hour or something. Or?
Yeah, I would say at least half an hour. The longer
The longer the better.
The longer the better.
So let's call it
exactly.
an hour.
Yeah.
And then you pour that into some sort of container. Throw out the rest, right? That's now spent.
Yes.
You can't reuse.
No, I wouldn't. You got all the nutrients.
You can't make
and
generation
gunk
stock?
off of it. No, I don't think so.
That's all the stock
That's
from
interesting.
from
I don't
my.
know.
That's all the stuff from my last stock. I get all that together
Yeah.
and then pour that, and then now it's second generation stock.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I do that.
I was going to say even small things like when I make mashed potatoes, sometimes I use chicken stock instead of water. I mean, it just amps it up just a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
Kicks it into overdrive.
It does. So get creative with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're super creative with stocks.
I am,
Yeah.
but I do really really subtle things to amplify flavors.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
You don't want to get too crazy, but
Yeah.
if,
Guys, if you've never, Jennifer makes this chicken tortilla soup that is unbelievable. I've had chicken tortilla soup, all right? Chicken tortilla soup is delicious, but yours has, do you use stock in it?
I do.
Yeah. Her chicken tortilla soup is insanely good.
Yeah.
Like I would charge so much. That could go in any high-end restaurant. There's 1,000 things that you make that are good, but
Thank
like
you.
that's one of those things that immediately pops to mind. Her chicken tortilla soup is so good.
Does that surprise you?
No,
Is
but
there anything that she does that's not good?
no.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
that-
Ooh, Jenna Smith says she wants that recipe.
Yes. You know what? I have a video recipe of it on my Facebook. I'm going to post it. I repost it today.
Oh.
But about that recipe though, I just have to say I don't toot my horn a lot, but that recipe I have worked on for over 10 years
Yeah.
now, and I have it absolutely perfected, and it is great.
It's better every time.
It does get better every time. And
Yeah.
the fun thing about it is if you make it, you can adapt it. You can, if you want it spicier, you can make it spicier. If you want it less spicier, you can add your own stuff to it. But
Yeah.
it's just a really great soup.
You don't even need a spoon to eat it.
You don't. We use chips, honestly.
It's like having a bowl of dip. But it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah.
It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And then what else? What's another recipe that you just crush every time that you've been working on? That I would know.
My chocolate chip cookies, I've stopped. I use brown butter now.
Yeah, brown butter.
Yeah.
That's
That's a huge
You
one.
know what? Save that pro tip.
I'm going to save it, yeah.
Brown
'cause I
butter
could
is
talk
ridiculous.
about that for a while.
Yeah. We got to get into your genuine RV power trivia anyway, but Jen's brown butter stuff is All right, anyway. Makes me sick how good it is. All right, we got to get into it. We'll be back in just a minute.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your Master Tobacco Settlement dollars at work.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers. Both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn. Open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Good segment, Jen.
Thank you.
Well done.
I
on
love food.
Jen's pro tips.
Yeah.
Woo! Listen here. It's time for Genuine RV Power Trivia. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. What?
Nothing.
Oh. Oh, you're waiting for me to say that because there was the pause there?
No.
Oh, okay, fine.
I was just wondering if you had a question, that's all.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Not.
Oh.
I've got a question, dude. Okay. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Go to genuinerv.com today. Greg has a question for you. Greg's going to ask it. If you get it correct, you got a question, Greg, don't you?
I can come up with a question.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's one of those things. That's one of those things that we, trivia question today. I've got it. I think I've got it.
I've got one too, but I'll let you.
Patrick, you got a trivia question? We should have talked about that, I think, before the show started.
At least before we announced it.
Yeah. Yeah. We're here. We're live.
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah, I do.
You got a trivia question?
Yes.
See, I've got some that are always in the back pocket, but I've used them like 3 times. And they're too easy. So, are you sure you can handle it, Jen?
I can.
All right. We are ill prepared on this Wednesday for Genuine RV Power Trivia. So we appreciate them, genuinerv.com. Jen supposedly has a question for you.
I do.
I don't know if it's true or not.
It is. It is.
She's going to ask it. You're going to call 642-2190. If you get it correct, you win yourself breakfast and a car wash token.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I forgot that I write out multiple trivia questions just in case, so I had this one here. Okay.
You're the best, Jennifer.
Thank you. All right. Over 3/4 of Americans, that's over 75% of Americans, will experience this in their lifetime.
Oh.
What is it?
Good question. Good question. Jen saves the day with a question.
Over 75% of Americans will experience this in their lifetime. What is it?
642-2190. I've got it. I know the answer.
Do you?
Yep. Have you?
Just waiting on somebody to call so I can save their life.
Yeah, me too. There we go. All right, I've got a few questions, a few answers written down. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Heartbreak.
Oh, that's sadly probably true, but not what I'm looking for.
Oh, man. You're bumming me out.
I know.
UFO sighting.
Ooh, good one. Not what I'm looking for.
Oh.
True love.
Aw. No.
That's
not true love.
No way. New job?
No, not a new job.
True. 75% of people find true love. Excuse me. Nah.
You mean everybody's not as lucky as me, right?
I guess not.
All right. Over 75% of Americans will experience this in their lifetime. What is it?
642-2190, 642-3637, 898-3624.
It's quiet out there.
It's quiet. It's foggy out there.
It's very foggy.
Yeah. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Shooting a gun.
Shooting a gun.
No, not what I'm looking for.
Scam call.
Not a scam call.
Greg?
Indigestion.
No.
Upset stomach.
No.
All right.
Diarrhea.
An angry wife.
Oh,
No good.
Very true, but no.
All right. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on
That's
Genuine
100%.
RV Power Trivia.
Car crash.
Car crash.
Ooh, good one. Nope.
An eclipse.
Nope.
No.
Getting pulled over by the police.
No, not correct.
Parenthood.
Not parenthood either.
Are we anywhere close?
I'm just gonna
Any of
say
them?
that John Baldwin was the closest. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
What did he say?
He said new job.
Oh, I thought you said that.
No, I'm not going to take. I did take Higgy Kdqn's answer for my own. Eclipse. 642-2190.
I basically gave it away. Over 75% of Americans will experience this in their lifetime. What is it?
Got it.
Have you got it?
I got it.
Mhm.
Are you in the 75?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 642-2190. Give us a call. Greg believes he has it. Going to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
About a pay raise.
Ooh, so
Ooh.
close it hurts. Not what I'm looking for, though.
Greg?
Being fired from a job.
That is absolutely correct.
What?
Getting fired from a job.
75% of people have been fired?
It's actually 80%.
I've been fired. All right.
Yeah, I have too.
You've been fired?
Me too, yeah.
Patrick been fired? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, everybody in this room. Have you been fired, whoever we have on the line?
That'd be a negative.
Oh, good for you.
All right, fine. Who do we have on the phone?
Adam Matthews.
Oh, awesome, man. You know the drill. You just pick up your winnings at any time, my friend.
You know
Breakfast
why?
and a
He
car
quits
wash.
before he gets
Yeah,
fired.
exactly.
That's what he does.
You can't fire me.
Yeah, we
I
know.
quit. Thanks a lot,
Thanks,
man.
guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got fired for eating. The one time I got fired was for eating expired onion rings at an A&W because, you know, when the food got old after a certain point, you have to throw it away.
Yeah.
But instead of throwing it away, we would all eat it. And I just happened to get caught. And I got fired for that.
I got fired for not being a team player.
That is shocking.
Yeah.
Totally shocking.
Because during the morning hype meetings, I would like stand off to the side, just kind of like with my arms crossed, just being like, "Can we just get this over?" I managed the place.
Was this Walmart?
No, it was a UPS store.
Oh.
I got fired from the UPS store in Flagstaff, Arizona. However many years ago that was.
You didn't wear brown, did you?
I didn't want to wear brown. No, I was like up there. I was a notary. I was a
Yeah.
fingerprinter. I boxed things. I took people's it was a whole lot of things that I did up there, and I was fired because one, they said that they were downsizing a
Yeah.
little bit, and also I was the one chosen because I wasn't a team player. Like during the motivational meetings, it didn't seem like I was as involved as I should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't blame the boss. I saw her much later, and was like, "Hey,
She's like, I'm so glad I fired you.
Yeah, I'm still not a
Still
team
not a
player.
team player.
Yeah, no.
I was fired by my wife the first time.
Oh yeah, Patrick was fired by his wife.
No way,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Oh, I had to hear that story.
Oh yeah, it's incoming.
Yeah.
I suppose it's time, though. I suppose we should get into it. It's time for the news, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Teeter Motor Company.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Dequeen, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Dequeen, and Todd Moore in Dirks. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For Kdqn News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. The Dequeen Public Schools Board of Directors met in a special session Monday night and approved the hiring of Jeff Holcomb as the new Dequeen Junior High principal for the beginning with the 2023 through 2024 school year. Holcomb will be replacing Bill Huddleston, who's going to retire next year after serving 13 years as the Dequeen Junior High School principal and a total of 36 years with Dequeen Public Schools. Holcomb has been working alongside Huddleston as the assistant principal of the junior high and is currently in his 15th year as a school administrator. He is also a DHS alum who has served as a teacher and counselor during his 27 years as an educator. The longtime Leopard says his new role will be a dream come true. Holcomb said he looks forward to leading Dequeen Junior High School beginning for the 2023 through 2024 school year. He added words of praise for Huddleston, who he described as a great boss, mentor, and friend. Holcomb has served as Huddleston's assistant principal for the previous 13 years. Becoming principal is a 30-year dream, Holcomb said. He added that the work that teachers do is greatly appreciated and that he is honored to help them continue the success they have had at educating kids at Dequeen Public Schools. Superintendent Jason Sanders said the district is thankful for Bill Huddleston's many years of leadership and service to Dequeen Public Schools. Sanders added that the school is fortunate it did not have to look very far to find its next junior high principal. Holcomb, said Sanders, is a quality person, an excellent communicator, and cares about kids. And we'll actually have him in studio as a guest next Monday to talk a little bit more about this change at Dequeen Junior High School.
That's exciting.
Absolutely. Now, let's take a look at some local sports news. The Dequeen senior team split with Hope last night in the Coliseum, with the Lady Leopards winning easily 60-32, while the Hope boys pulled away from the Leopards in the fourth quarter to post a 63-41 victory. The Lady Leopards played a brilliant first half with only one turnover and no fouls as the Dequeen girls raced to a 43-11 halftime lead and cruised to the 60-32 win. Allison Dawkins was outstanding with 26 points to earn our McDonald's Player of the Night award. Dawkins knocked down 6 3-pointers and grabbed 3 rebounds and 3 steals. Belle Lindsay scored 14. Dayton Newberry added 12. The Lady Leopards improved to 2-1 in conference play and 11-4 overall. Your thoughts on that, Greg?
Well, I just want to add one thing to it. We also had a ceremony during the second half of the boys' game for Belle Lindsay. Belle Lindsay now has scored over 1,000 points in her high school career.
Whoa!
And I've got a lot of stats. We'll talk about those a little bit later, but I just wanted to mention that.
Great, yeah, thank you. That a fantastic player. She has been for a long time. Great asset to the squad there. Now back to the boys' action. The Leopards did have a tough time on the boards as the Hope boys pulled away late for the 63-41 victory. The Leopards trailed by 10 points going into the fourth quarter, but the Bobcats finished the game on a 17-5 run. Nathan Patterson led the Leopards with 18 points. Sophomore Sam Graham added 9 as the Dequeen boys fell to 5 and 9 on the year. Now looking at some sports action from just south of us here in Dequeen, the Ashdown Panthers hosted the Magnolia Panthers in girls and boys action Tuesday night at Helen Parker Gymnasium. Magnolia defeated the Ashdown girls 47-22. The game was close early, but Magnolia went on a run before halftime to go into the locker room with a comfortable 22-6 lead and never looked back. The leading scorers for Ashdown were LaKenya Williams and Caitlin Jones with 6 points each. In boys action, it was a battle of the undefeated in conference play. Ashdown came out hot early and led 30-21 with 4 minutes left in the first half. Magnolia went on to a 21-10 run to go into the locker room with a 2-point lead. Magnolia put the pedal to the metal in the second half and defeated Ashdown 86-57 behind 27 points by guard Nevi Tell. The leading scorers for Ashdown were Caden Winfrey with 22 points, while Justin Brown had 13 and Antonio McDuffie pitched in with 10. Ashdown falls to 2-1 in conference play. Both teams travel to Camden Fairview on Friday with the pregame show beginning at 5:30 on 102.1 The Good Path. We'll have some more local news for you here in just a moment, but first let's take a break and hear these words from our sponsors.
This year, we considered hiring an ad agency to help with our marketing.
They pitched impressive visuals and a script that was inspiring.
And exotic animal mascots to help grab your attention.
In the end, we just decided to tell it to you straight. Shelter Insurance has award-winning customer service at affordable rates.
Plus, our local agents are there to help you understand what coverage you need.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents Todd Moore and Dirks, Joey Bailey in Ashdown, or the Woods Agency in DeQueen.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, thinking you need something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Normally this would be Shannon telling you about a huge sale, or no payments for 30 days, or a cashback incentive. But Shannon is so busy putting folks behind the wheel of their dream car that he doesn't even have the time to record his own commercial. If he was here, he would make sure you knew Teeter Motor Company in Mena has the largest selection of program cars, the best customer service, and the most financing options in the area. So stop by and see Shannon and let Teeter Motor Company of Mena make you a deal.
And we are back with KDQN News. Officials with Sevier County's new hospital say the facility is just days away from opening and only awaiting delivery of its needed pharmaceuticals, which are expected to arrive as early as this week. Sevier County Medical Center CEO Lori House said on Monday that the hospital received its final pharmacy licensure and is only waiting on the delivery of its needed medications before opening the hospital's doors.
Yeah, you can't open an ER and have somebody coming in that's having a seizure and have no medication to give them. We are, I think I've got 118 people on board right now, and we are ready to serve the public.
House hesitates to say the exact day the hospital will open, given the unexpected opening delays in recent weeks. But, however, she feels confident the hospital will open this month.
I'm going to say by mid-January, we're going to be open. I hate to put a specific date out there. It's going to be as soon as we can receive those medications and get them in our system. That takes 2 or 3 days. We are so close, guys. I mean, so very close.
The recent delays were largely a result of licensure requirements and resolving the relatively minor issues that would arise from the opening of such a complex facility like a medical center.
When the State Department of Health came down to look at our facility for our licensure survey, what we found is that our nurse call system had malfunctioned. There was something in the system. It either wasn't laid out properly. We really don't know what it was. It could have been a power surge, but what we had to do is we had to come back in and replace 39 modules and almost all the wiring. And that took a little over 2 weeks. And then we had to reschedule with the state to come back down. So the state came back down, they went through everything, they gave us a thumbs up, and they actually gave us our license that day. That was one of our big holdups. But when you're dealing with the state or the government on anything, we have a timeline in our mind, and then there's the reality of how long it can drag out. From what I can tell, there probably hasn't been a brand new startup, full service hospital like we are in probably over 40 years. I mean, there have been some surgical hospitals that are very specific, and there's been hospitals that have been branches off of big networks such as CHI St. Vincent or Baptist. But, this is the first time it's been done in this state in many, many years. In fact, the folks at DHS, they can't remember the last one, to be quite honest with you. So, it has been a learning experience, but I think through COVID, going through a pandemic, going through the nurse shortage, going through everything that we have, I think we've done very good.
Once open, the 15-bed Sevier County Medical Center will offer a broad range of medical services and will provide the first 24-hour emergency care unit in Sevier County since the closure of the privately owned DeQueen Hospital in the spring of 2019. The Girl Scouts will host an informational meeting on Tuesday, January 17th at the DeQueen Community Building located in the Herman Derricks Park. The meeting will begin at 5:30 p.m. For more information, contact Letitia Gould at 479-208-7473. And finally, the Arkansas State Broadband Office is urging all Arkansans to verify the newly published federal broadband map by this Friday, January 13th. The three-step process is simple. First, visit broadbandmap.fcc.gov and type in your address. Verify that address's location, and if it's wrong, submit a location challenge. And finally, validate your available internet speeds. If it's wrong, submit an availability challenge. By taking these 3 steps, Arkansans can do their part to help get funding to the areas that most need broadband infrastructure, like here in the southwest corner of the state. Residents and businesses are strongly encouraged to submit their surveys and challenges by this Friday, January 13th. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out more local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. You can also find, like, and follow us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in DeQueen, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
We're back live, KDQN 92.1. Greg Revels in studio. Patrick Massey in studio. Tyler is here.
Still here. Bro.
Still here,
All
unfortunately.
right.
Still here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for whom?
For everybody listening.
For whom or who?
Whom.
It's for whom.
It's for whom.
Yeah, when it's the object of a preposition, it's got to be a whom.
It's got to be a whom.
Got to be a whom.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody on Facebook Live and whatnot. Let me make it so you can see us. There we go. And good morning, Gloria Bennett. And good morning, everybody who's been participating today. Remember, like, share, comment, put in the drawing to win on Friday. What you got for him this week as far as a prize, Greg?
I can't divulge that at this point in time because if I do, there'll be so many people signing up for it, we won't be able to hit draw.
It wouldn't be fair at that point.
Now we'll spend so much time writing the names down. You know, we got to get a better way of doing it.
Yeah, I know.
I think we need to use the Tony Stowers.
We got the
wheel.
app. We're going to get this Tony Stowers app.
Yeah.
He has his own app now.
Yeah.
It's the Tony Stowers app.
Okay.
It is it's a very nice app.
Yeah.
It has a wheel on it that spins and then it picks a name. And it's called the Tony Stowers app. Yeah. And that's what I'm going with. Yeah, that's the story I'm sticking to.
That's what we got.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, instead of like cutting out all these, filtering through Facebook Live, writing all the names down, putting them on then cutting them out, putting them in a hat, and then drawing. Yeah, I guess.
It's like Thanksgiving dinner. It's like so much preparation just for one moment of picking that, and then you throw it all out.
Yeah.
You don't throw it out. Eat what you can.
Yeah, I make Thanksgiving dinner for the leftovers.
Yeah.
That's a week-long fed. That knows I ain't cooking or going grocery shopping for a week afterwards.
You got a turkey in your freezer?
I don't, but I got a ham. I got a ham. I did some grocery shopping yesterday, and the hams are on sale. Or I found one on sale, a gigantic shank ham for like $8, and I was I'll get 2 of them. So I got one in my fridge and my freezer.
Nice.
So, I mean,
you just cutting off it and eating it in the fridge?
I don't know what I'm going to do with it. You know, maybe make a New Year's ham dinner or something.
Okay.
Or mostly I always like to keep the sandwich fixins in the house. You know, I might just take that one ham. And that's just ham sandwiches for 2 weeks. There, so.
Do you know what you're supposed to eat for New Year's?
Yeah, I know what we have going way out here: black-eyed peas and cabbage. That's it. Yeah,
those 2 things, right? And then that's for good luck. Good luck.
That's health and prosperity.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
cabbage for the health,
prosperity.
Okay, and
black-eyed peas,
the beans for the health.
Or
the peas.
Yeah.
Both delicious to me. I have them all the time anyway. So
I like black-eyed peas.
Oh yeah,
but they are like almost like nothing to me a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of I like them. I get them every time. I'll load up my plate with them, but it's almost like a spoon of nothing sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's one. I've never grown them myself, but I had a neighbor who did and would provide us with tons of them. And to go back to the canned ones, it's just not the same.
That's my problem. I think I'm going with always the canned ones.
It's just like purple hull peas. They just don't exist in canned form. I'm pretty sure. I've never seen a can. I don't know, Greg. Are you thinking
I'm just trying to think if I've ever seen one.
I just think it would be a crime against nature to put them in a can or to freeze them or to buy them at a grocery store frozen. Those are something you just have to either grow them or know somebody. It's a lot of work. I think that's part of it is all that work that goes into shucking them is what helps make them so delicious.
Yeah.
It's one of the best things in the world to me.
I really want black-eyed peas now.
They're great.
They're great. They're great.
Right out of the can.
Subtle. That's what I'm going to call them.
Yeah.
Subtle. I'm looking for Ritz mini cracker sandwiches.
I was going to find those for you.
I'm looking for them.
I got to give. We did some recommendations yesterday. I got to give one big recommendation to DiGiorno's Pizza for their croissant crust pizza.
I hate it.
What?
Yeah.
What? That's the best piece of pizza I've ever had in my
I
entire
must have
life.
undercooked it or something. I thought it was. Couldn't get it crispy for the life of me. Was yours crispy?
Did you put it right on the rack?
Oh yeah. Who do you think
Okay.
you're talking to here?
Well, I
I'm a
don't.
rack man.
I still put it on the pan.
What?
And the one it's so flaky. It's like a croissant. When
It
we
is
make
flaky. It made me ill. Like when I
Holy
ate
smokes.
that, yeah, and I was so stoked for it, and yeah, I just was supremely disappointed. Pickup available, 2-day shipping.
You done did something wrong. What, can you get purple whole peas in a can? Is that what
No,
you-
he's looking at the Ritz crackers. I gotta order them.
Oh, some kind of nationwide shortage.
I guess so.
Yeah, workers, Tylenol for children.
Yeah,
and Ritz crackers.
Ritz peanut butter cracker mini
Yeah.
bites or whatever they call them. Is that say pickup, or is it 2 days? Okay. All right, don't say that.
They'll
Don't
be
say
gone
that.
by the time you go there. Yeah. You know, that DiGiorno's croissant crust pizza.
Okay.
Oh man,
I'll give it
gotta
another
say-
go.
I gotta say, it's
Yeah.
I like a supreme thin crust.
Mhm.
I'm not a big crust fan on
Mhm.
a pizza, but I get that croissant one for my wife, and I gotta eat like half of it every time. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah, frozen pizza, Supreme. Obviously, I get that normally, like a Red Baron Supreme frozen pizza, cooked to a crisp.
Yeah, muy bien.
Yeah, I like that. You a big frozen pizza man, Greg?
No.
No.
Are you a pizza
pizza
man?
man in general?
Oh yeah, a good one.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know somebody
doesn't
who
like pizza?
I mean, I'll eat it. I'm not saying I won't eat a pizza,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
frozen pizza.
Sure.
But I mean, it's if I'm gonna spend $8 on a pizza, I'll just go spend 15 and get a good one
And get a
Sure.
good cooked hot one.
Yeah.
From where?
Huh? From where?
Yeah.
Pizza Hut? Ugh, their pizza's nasty.
Nah, man, B&B Junction.
Oh, I have
B&B
heard that before.
Junction.
That is the pizza place.
They
That's
got
over
some
by-
That's over
by
the
Derek's
Derek's
Junction.
Junction.
Junction. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. They doing the Hunt Brothers, or they got the?
Well, they got to do that. They are, but they do their own. They put their own
Yeah, spin on it.
spin on
Man,
it.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You piqued my interest.
Get you a meat lovers with double cheese.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Oh, man. I tell you that Hunt Brothers TJ's was doing that for a while, right? And they had that breakfast pizza with scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage. You could get that country gravy on it. It didn't come with it, but you had to ask. And they would just ladle it all over that
Ridiculous,
pizza.
man. Ridiculous.
Best thing. I used to think their toasters. Between
Yeah,
their
yeah.
toasters and like a Sonic breakfast burrito was the best breakfast like to go in Kdqn. And then I had that breakfast pizza down there. Changed my life.
I got to shout out that Christie's Cook Shack. They do good toasters. Yeah.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah, and that breakfast pizza, man. I had it one time, and it was when I was on the radio years ago on this very station with Jay Lindley before he had the beard. It was like, close shave Jay Lindley.
I thought he was
era.
born with that beard.
Not always.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was back in the J and JP days that I was on the radio with them.
He
and
grew that back in Afghanistan.
yeah, and he went and got a round of breakfast pizzas from TJ's for the boys, and they were so good. Yeah, and then
They got rid of them. I guess people were just going wild. They're too much
Yeah.
risk of riots for that.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that pizza down there. They were just
Yeah.
like, we're going to stop
We
serving
gotta
them
stop it.
altogether.
You think you could just live on pizza?
Oh
Yeah, definitely.
Me too. It's got everything.
I could eat pizza every day. Like so many times in my life, I ate pizza the night before, and I'm like, I want pizza today.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'd had it last night. I can't.
I know somebody who claimed that's the only thing they eat is pepperoni pizza.
Really?
Now I would think you'd really have to go with a supreme, you
Yeah.
know, to
You
at
know,
least
you
get a
veggies.
little vegetables, maybe a little you really need that vitamin C, you
Yeah.
know, to ward off the scurvy. But she claimed to eat pepperoni pizza every day, and I'll just say
Little skinny chick, wasn't she?
she was very thin, but still looked like that's what she ate for.
I gotta
right
be honest.
right here, it looked like
Yeah.
it looked like that's what you eat for
Yeah,
every day.
Right.
She looked
It's
like
one
a
of-
pepperoni.
You are what you eat, kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the best pizza I've ever seen, I haven't been able to try it, was on To Catch a Predator.
Yeah, don't try to get on that show just to try the pizza.
No. But it was one of my favorite shows. Love that show. And in it, the guy like brings a pizza to the house, and then Chris Hansen comes out, and
gets him a slice of it.
He doesn't. He offers him. You want a slice of pizza? And Chris is like
hoping that would kind of maybe you're not that bad a guy.
No, what are you doing here? And but he so obnoxiously eats a bite of this pizza. He's like, "Are you the dad?" That's what he asks, and he folds this pizza up. Actually, the pizza place that he got it from got massive, like, influx of people going to get it because of how good it looked.
Really?
That's like accidental advertising for them.
They saw your pizza on To Catch a Predator.
Yeah. It was like some Jersey pizza place, and he like, "Are you the dad?" And he takes the most obnoxious bite of pizza in a person's house in which he thinks he's sitting in front of the dad of the girl that he, it's horrible. It's horrible. But every time I watch it, I have to stop and be like, I gotta call. I need pizza right now. It's the best pizza I've ever seen, man. I'm gonna pull up a picture of it.
Have you ever had one of those great big slices of pizza that you got to fold?
Oh yeah. I
You
love
like
that.
those? Yeah,
I love that. Yeah. Like that's a New York style
Yeah,
pizza.
it's a New York style, yeah.
Yeah. And then there was this one place called Flying Pizza. You remember Flying Pizza?
In Canada?
In Canada.
Oh, yeah.
They did amazing pizza.
Very good pizza.
But it was
East Indians. It's the best pizza in the world.
But it was like, it was a different kind of East Indians, man. They were hard.
I think they were part of the mafia there.
Yeah, they were like East Indian mafia. You'd go in there and it'd be like the soup Nazi or whatever. Like you'd have to order right, and it was right next to a high school, so they knew, man. All kinds of kids coming in there, messing stuff up, playing with the gumball machine or whatever, and they would take none of it.
No, and I think as soon as someone walked in, they like pressed a button, and all like the illegal weapons and other contraband would like fold up into the wall, and then the pizza would come out, and then you get the pizza. You get 2 giant slices for $2.50 Canadian, which is like pennies in American. You know, for $5 you could get you would have a big old pizza lunch, and then you could get it was attached to a 7-Eleven, so you get the giant double gulp Slurpee.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so hungry right now.
In high school I weighed nothing.
Yeah.
Despite that's what I had for lunch every day.
Right. It was so good. We'll be back. We got to do the weather. It's brought to you by First State Bank.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 billion bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
All right. I got to pull that up at another time. I got the To Catch a Predator pizza eater on there. Let's see here. It's so foggy out there. I could barely even see on my way into work today.
I think it's gotten worse out there, honestly, with the light, and now it's even harder to see through.
Yeah.
Be careful.
If you're getting gas and you got to go inside, tether yourself to the vehicle so you can find it.
And I tell you, what you will see without doubt in this situation is vehicles. Most vehicles have the automatic headlights right now, right? But there's still plenty out there. I drive one where I have to manually turn the lights on. Is make sure, although you might seem bright enough out there not to have your lights, definitely put your lights on.
Oh yeah,
get your lights on. If you listen in and you're looking and it's still on off, just go ahead and turn it to on.
Turn it to on there. Today, partly sunny, gradually becoming mostly sunny, a high near 76. Southwest winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight. Partly cloudy, a low of 44. And again, winds strong, 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow, sunny, a high near 54. 30 mile per hour winds. So, windy these next couple days.
And it's going to cool off in a little bit.
Yes, it will. We got your local lowdown coming up here in just a minute, but we got to take a brief break. We will be right back.
As the world we know continues to evolve, it's no secret that technological jobs are becoming more prevalent. The job that your child will have one day may not even exist yet. Umpire Schools prepares kids for jobs of the future with programs like esports. Electronic sports is accredited by the Arkansas Activities Association and allows children to compete through video games against other schools in a battle of wits, eye and hand coordination, and much more. Umpire Schools, preparing your kids for the jobs of tomorrow, today.
The holidays are past us, and we have a renewed hope for tomorrow. And your friends at Gentry Chevrolet hope the best for you and yours, but some things remain the same. If you're going to keep the family ride a little longer, make sure it's winterized at Gentry Chevrolet in Kdqn. Check the antifreeze, change the oil, get the front end aligned. Gentry Chevrolet has windshield repair and replacement services available, and no-wait oil changes available too. If you're ready for a new one, let Gentry Chevrolet order it for you. And remember, they have the best pre-owned inventory in our area. Check them out online at GentryChevyInc.com.
Tired of hearing your vehicle making those awful noises? Are you scared your vehicle might fall apart as soon as you hit the road? Fortunately, we have Baker's Sales and Service, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer bringing quality parts at reasonable prices. Finally, that car, truck, or SUV sounds like it's supposed to. Now that's a place that can really get my engine going. Baker's Sales and Service with locations in Kdqn, Horatio, Nashville, Texarkana, Ashdown, and Locksburg.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
The Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $1 billion. So, what would you do if you won?
I'll be buying 3 boats. One for fishing on the lakes, one for fishing on the rivers, and one to take the family out.
I would buy us the best seats for every show on Broadway.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Mega Millions jackpot of more than $1 billion. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
We know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We're just waiting for you to apply. Ready to start your next career? Husqvarna Group has your opportunity. Full-time employment positions are now available with starting pay at $15.25 an hour. Apply in person at No. 1 Poland Drive in Nashville, Arkansas, or online at HusqvarnaGroup.com.
We're back live, Kdqn. We're talking pizza.
Yeah.
We're talking pizza off the break, so we should stop because one, I'm very hungry, and two, we lost so many Facebook Live listeners over that
with pizza haters.
Yeah.
Well, they just may be.
Listen
us
here.
haters.
Yeah.
They may not be
they're
pizza
actually
haters.
they're running to go get pizza right
They're
now.
they're waiting on Jen to get back in here is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to the B&B Junction.
Yeah, that
Nick,
could
that
be.
pizza.
Name a better food that you could eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cold pizza is amazing for breakfast.
Burrito is the only thing I think that could
Cold
compete.
burrito for breakfast?
Oh, cold. No.
Oh, your burrito as a delivery system, you mean, like breakfast
Or just
burrito and then
a food
lunch.
that is applicable at both breakfast, lunch, and dinner situations.
You'd eat a burrito that's not a breakfast for breakfast burrito. That's not a breakfast burrito for breakfast.
No, probably not.
Yeah,
I guess
with like beans.
But
and
I guess
cheese
pizza.
and-
You're, I'm sorry. I'm getting your point now because one of the most common breakfasts, like going to school, is that rectangle piece of pizza. I don't even know what. I would like to see what the actual pizza looks like. It probably looks the same, just 50 times bigger.
Yeah.
But that rectangle pizza, they probably did you have that when you were in school?
They didn't have pizza when I was in school.
Well, yeah, that's what there's probably kids eating
You-
breakfast at DeQueen schools right now.
You got either turnips or some other
Oh,
green.
please.
In your
Yeah.
one-room schoolhouse with
Yeah.
the 5 other children in the village.
Yeah.
Turnips?
I'm just kidding.
To have an air for breakfast.
Yeah.
You got turnips and black-eyed peas
Yeah.
and cornbread.
And water.
Yeah.
That's breakfast.
Ooh,
No, you did get
bean
milk.
and bread breakfast?
They gave you milk.
They gave you a milk.
Yeah, that wasn't breakfast. That was just the only meal you got. They didn't have breakfast when I was in school.
No.
They really need to update the milk delivery system, too. Are they putting it in bottles yet? Are they still putting it in that
What's wrong with the carton?
that envelope of milk?
Yeah.
That's it. No, because you got to
cheap.
No, you got to peel and then pull and gather it forward.
Yeah, and if
like,
you mess up one side, you got the other side you can work with.
Yeah.
There's a a second chance.
no,
if you
no,
mess-
that one's not designed for it. That one's
It
even
can.
harder. It can.
Yeah,
It can.
If they let kids have pocket knives,
Yeah.
that would help.
And then you see kids like you can't get it, so you're now digging your dirty
Yeah.
finger into the spigot hole. They should just put it in a bottle. What's with that system?
to save money. All right, yeah, it's obviously a lot cheaper to put
Plastic's
it in a
cheaper
carton.
than paper, ain't it?
You know what? There's something else that I got to talk about. They've changed all the cups at all the fast food restaurants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All of them.
yeah.
Every one of them changed at
Yes,
the same time.
At
Why?
the same time, I don't
Tell
know.
me why.
So it went from paper cups
Yeah.
at McDonald's to the plastic
Yeah.
ones with sweat.
Yes.
They just sweat
Yes.
all the time.
But they don't leak though. Like the paper ones, though. Eventually, you leave one in your
That's
cup holder
true.
too long.
Yeah.
it'll just leak out the bottom.
Well, that's
true.
a good reason to keep your car cleaned out.
Yeah.
But
True.
that's a different story. But what I want to know is why they give us these sweaty cups.
Yeah.
I mean, the sweat that comes off those plastic cups is worse than the leaking out of
Agreed.
those old ones.
Agreed.
Yeah,
You
immediately
gotta
they're
leave it for a
sweating
week, too.
immediately.
Yeah. Immediately it's this wet. It is, man.
It's
And you try
slick.
to wipe it down, and it just immediately all sweats back out.
Really?
Yeah.
I put a koozie on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Good idea.
because I don't like
Yeah.
that feel.
How about Burger King? When I used to go through and get the large, I'll get the large. Don't get the large now. That cup is ridiculous. It's like a 2-liter.
Yeah.
and it's this. The bottom 25% of it is
Oh, yeah, it's to fit in the cup
tapered to
holder,
fit in the
yeah.
cup holder, and this is overspilling, massive. I wouldn't be able to finish one if you paid me. I don't drink that much soda, so I only get the medium through there now. And the medium is what the large used to be.
Yeah, and the meat it probably costs the same too.
It does. And
Yeah.
honestly, I'm just gonna say it right now. For science, I would like anybody listening to go get a large Burger King fry and a medium Burger King fry. Put them next to each other. See what the difference is. I will put to you that it is negligible.
Wait,
One
we're
or
gonna
two more
try that.
fries.
You said between McDonald's and Burger King?
No. Burger King, get a medium fry and a large fry.
Oh, gotcha.
They are the same.
What?
The carton is a little bit bigger, but the amount of fries you get the same.
Oh, it's just it's
Scam.
A little, yeah.
So that's why I never get the large going through Burger King, because you don't get more fries, and
You can't drink all the
unfinishable
cup
amount
is
of soda.
unfinishable. Yes.
Huh.
It's time for the local lowdown. All right. Listen here.
Just don't eat
folks.
fast food.
Yeah,
is
that's
what
it.
that's what I
Yeah.
do.
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
don't know about your sweaty cups. I just don't get that. And even eventually, every once in a while, I might get a burger and some fries. Never get a drink. Never get a drink from them.
It's more expensive.
Yeah,
it's like more expensive to get the burger and the fries without the drink. They'll
That's
be
right.
like, "That's $12
Yeah, I
if you
know.
get the drink. It's $9."
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
They even put Frosties in those plastic cups.
They do,
which I hate.
I hate that flimsy.
Yeah. Well, and it's cold. You know, that's.
I'm with you.
Oh yeah, these problems in our lives are cold.
Make
drink.
McDonald's cups great again. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I say.
right.
It's time for the local lowdown. It's brought to you by Kdqn Motorsports. ATVs, mowers, trimmers, parts, service, and accessories all at your fingertips. Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels and Company CPA, but the same great service, same great people. And by Redstone Heat and Air, serving Sevier County with the surrounding area with quality duct cleaning equipment, replacement, and HVAC services. What's going on locally in the
Big
area?
deal today.
Big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk about something that's very, very important to Sevier County.
Okay.
All over Sevier County, and that's called broadband.
Yes.
And we're working to try to get good broadband service to the entire county, everybody in the county. But something we need everyone to do is we need them to go to this website, broadband.arkansas.gov/verify.
Easy.
Boom.
You go
Now
there,
we'll test
follow the instructions, and get tested so we have an accurate record of what our broadband speeds are wherever you're located. Like at my house, 600 megabytes per second.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's really good.
Kilobytes. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Wrong.
There you go.
600 kilobytes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have dial-up at your house.
Yeah, almost. That's on a good day.
You can't use the phone and the internet at the same time.
That's right.
Accurate is critical here
Yes.
because they recently released, I believe it was last year, a map detailing what people are allegedly getting here in Southwest Arkansas or across Arkansas, and it was way off. I'll just say I don't think anybody was really getting that on average is what they were talking about is on average. Now there's folks, certain services that have come through that can bring fiber optic, but look, the thing is we're missing out on some huge federal funding opportunities for these projects, and this is kind of one of these things where it's like a grassroots effort can really help make it happen. So exactly what you say, everybody needs to go there, verify, just prove to the state we're not getting what some providers say we are.
I put it to you, brought to you by Kdqn Motorsports, whether you're in need for a tune-up or service on your existing ATV, motorcycle, or mower, or in the market for a new one, Kdqn Motorsports has you covered. I put it to you that the only people thus far, for the most part, who have put forth their tests have good internet already. If you have bad internet, why are you putting? Why are you probably
You
not
can't
even
even get to the
testing.
website.
Yeah, exactly. One, you can't even get to the website, and two, let's be honest. People with the better internet are probably younger and more available. Like, oh yeah, I know I do a speed test like almost every day at my house. You know what I mean? Like I'm used to it. So I'm putting forth. So we need everybody to, so that that average gets brought down instead of all the people sending through I have 750 megabytes a second. I put that through.
Yeah, and a few things you need to make sure when you do this test is that. Try to, if you have a computer at the home, that's going to be probably the best, but you can use your phone as well, obviously. Just make sure to turn off your mobile data so you're not getting, because for some people like me, sometimes my mobile data is way faster than what I am getting through my actual internet provider. So you want to make sure your mobile data is not actually the thing that's getting verified. You want it to be your actual whatever broadband you're getting at your house. And looking at this $42.5 billion they're going to release this year for the country, that's a ton of money. And they say they want to direct this funding to the places in the country that need it the most, and right here in Southwest Arkansas, it's going to be hard-pressed to find places that need it more desperately than we do.
Absolutely.
We saw exactly during the pandemic, the learn-at-home situations, remote work, more and more businesses are doing online transactions. Internet is just critical for every aspect of our society.
I think that's one of the stumbling blocks we have to both economic development and tourism in our area is lack of good internet, because people are used to going on, if they go on a vacation, wherever they go, they want to be able to look at whatever they want to look at, whether it's work,
all the saps back at home.
Yeah. Or whatever they want to do. They want to be able to look at it. And people are bringing more and more with them. Also, if you look at any kind of industry, they all need great internet service in order to provide, because of the equipment they have now is so hooked into those computers and internet and all that stuff. So they got to have that. And so the big deal about this is, and one of the things that Tyler mentioned was, everybody that's internet savvy, I'll use that term, is probably doing this, and they probably have good internet. But it's important, even if you don't think you use it, because they've put a map out that is inaccurate.
Yes.
And we're going to be judged by that inaccurate map if we don't go to this site and do that. And one other thing, you only have till Friday to do it.
Yeah,
wow.
big
Short.
point right there.
I got a question. All right. And don't wait till breakdown, Greg Revels. Get your heating and cooling services service today with Redstone Heat and Air Quality Services to get your HVAC ready before you need it. Where does this money go to if we get it, if we get some of it?
Oh, it'll go to
Goes
actual
to
the
all the ISPs in the area?
Absolutely. The ones who are actually building the infrastructure. Yeah.
5?
Well, they'll be.
I don't think you got to apply for it.
Yeah,
and you
project proposals.
And the way it works is, you've got to. It's got to be approved by, like, if it's in the city, the mayor's got to sign off on it.
Yeah.
Or the county judge has to sign off on it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the last application that was approved by the county judge was for 4 states fiber.
Yeah.
Which has new coverage in the area, by the way.
Yes,
So
and-
go to their Facebook page for their map.
Of course, that's through REA, and they have received some funding. The whole electric power consortium here in Arkansas has received it's received a good amount of money, but not enough. So
Right.
that's why it's so vital to do this verification process and help them get a little bit more of that funding. Somebody's going to get it. Why not
Why
get
not
it
us?
here?
That's
Yeah.
right. And don't forget, broadband.arkansas.gov/verify. Go there, follow the instructions, take the test, make sure you got an accurate count on what you're getting there, and that information will be on the KDQN website.
That's right. I'm gonna have a fresh story. We've been reporting on it. It's on our local news page right now, down in the December stories. But we're gonna move that up today, so you can go check it out and it'll have a little more details on why this is just so critical.
Friday, the deadline, this emergency deadline brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. They want to help you and other small businesses in the area with their accounting needs. So give them a call today, 870-642-5900. Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, Redstone Heat and Air, and Kdqn Motorsports bring you this local lowdown. It's now time for the Birthday Club, brought to you by
Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
That's right. It's time now for the Birthday Club, brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. 642-2190. Call and get those birthdays and anniversaries in. Send them through email, number1country@yahoo.com, and send them through Facebook. Facebook.com.
There's a call coming in. Beep, 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 beep.
Uh-oh.
It's from me, Jen,
Yeah?
to my best friend, one of my best friends in the whole world, Jess Williams.
Oh.
I know you're probably not listening, but a huge happy birthday going out to you. She turns 33 today.
Happy birthday, Jess Williams.
Yeah.
And a big happy birthday going out to Julie Blackwell of Ashdown. Love you from Jana. 40-ish. Julie turns.
Ah,
So there you
40-ish.
go.
I like that.
Julie Blackwell, happy birthday. Let's check out the old Facebook and see what's come through. Do party, party. In the party, party. Cha 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 cha.
Mary J.
Cha, cha, cha,
Blige.
cha. Hey.
52.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Charlie Farley, hopefully feeling just a little bit better. We're looking maybe a little bit later in the week to have him on the show.
Right
so
on.
hopefully is feeling a little bit better. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. 642-2190, or go to our Facebook Live right now, and you can post any type of shout out that you want on Facebook
Yeah.
Live.
I have a shout out actually, and
Okay.
hopefully somebody listening will know her name because I forgot. There's a woman that works at Walmart, and she just celebrated 15 years there. And I'm telling you, I've seen her a lot, and she is one of the nicest people I've ever met. Like, her customer service is amazing. And I saw her last week and congratulated her on 15 years. And she was, oh my gosh, she's one of the nicest people ever.
Joyce
cool.
Lipsy.
Is that it?
Lipsy.
Yeah, all right.
She had a birthday last week.
She
right?
did.
Okay, well, I just want to give a shout out to her because she is awesome.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
For being awesome, for sure. What you got there?
Well, this is another shout out.
Oh, okay.
We talked about this a little bit during the news, but shout out to Belle Lindsay.
Yeah.
Good one.
1,000 Point Club in
Nice.
her high school career.
Yeah.
Great basketball player.
Very nice.
I think Ethan Gallagher just reached 2,000?
25.
2,500.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, we got big ones coming through. I got a big happy birthday going out to Johnny Irons of Broken Bow from the Ruth family. Happy birthday, Johnny Irons.
Happy birthday to Ann Ruth of Locksburg, and that's from the Ruth family.
Hey.
And one more from the Ruth family. Happy birthday to Braxton Ruth. His birthday is today,
Very nice.
and he's in Nashville.
Cool.
We appreciate
Happy birthday,
that.
Braxton.
We appreciate that, Ruths. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Doesn't look like any celebrity birthdays
No, they're
going.
not worth mentioning.
Bones turns 28.
Oh.
Muhammad Ali, not Ali, but
Oh, Ollie.
ALY,
Nice.
MMA fighter.
Oh,
He's down at the bottom right before a dead person.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Do.
Everybody on that whole list is basically,
Nobody.
that's right.
Do.
Let's see what I got on my Facebook. Oh, yeah. How about Jeff Smith?
Happy
to
birthday.
Jeff Smith.
Is that a real
today.
person?
It is a real person. And he is a real person.
He is a real.
Yeah, he's a
he's
real
Oh
real
my
one, huh?
goodness, you guys, we have a big happy birthday I almost forgot about.
Oh no.
Happy birthday to my best friend and my greatest love, David Higgins, from your wifey, Jenny.
Oh.
Oh, how sweet. And she made a little I don't
How
know.
nice that is.
I know, it's really sweet. She handed it to me last night. I said, I'm reading this one because that is really special.
David Higgins.
Yes.
Our own David
25th
Higgins.
birthday, David.
Yeah, as we were just talking about internet services and whatnot. Happy birthday, David Higgins.
Yeah.
He
Hope you have a wonderful day.
he came through and hooked up the internet. Oh my! Look how foggy it is. It's getting worse.
It's the mist.
Yeah, but yeah, he came in within 2 minutes. Had my house rolling 750 megabytes per second like that.
Yeah.
He's the
Tell
man.
him to come to my house.
I know.
I
it.
love
he needs to come on
Windstream.
over.
I've never had an
Yeah.
issue with it, just saying.
Me either. Happy birthday to an awesome son, David Higgins. We love you and hope you have a great birthday, Mom and Dad. Happy birthday,
Family.
David Higgins. Yes. And happy birthday to Ed Bartholomew. Big Ed is 77 from Josh, Paul, Jake, Daniel, Terry, and Jose. That comes through from Jacob Taylor on our Facebook Live. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Ed Bartholomew.
My birthday's on a Monday this year. I was just writing down birthdays in my planner.
You
Oh.
write your own birthday down?
I do.
A happy birthday.
Just in case I forget.
So you can remind everybody to tell you happy birthday.
Yeah.
All these goobers.
Now I feel really lame. Thank you, Greg.
You are lame. A happy birthday going out to Zach Trotter.
Oh.
Zach Trotter from Alley Trotter. Happy birthday, Zach.
HBD.
He was instrumental in getting me a birthday or a
Yeah.
Christmas present. So I appreciate you, Zach Trotter.
Yeah, I would imagine that's a hard game to let go of.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
I think I have it on loan. I believe that's what that is.
It's on loan.
It's on loan. Happy birthday, everybody. 20 seconds left before we get out of the birthday club and into something else.
Greg's birthday is on a
Saturday.
Well, happy birthday, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll wait till Friday for it. Thanks for calling it in. Call in tomorrow for your birthdays. It's been the Birthday Club, brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
Versatility and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smoothly by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into More Your Equipment sales and rentals for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by More Your Equipment sales and rentals in Idabel or Kdqn to keep your Kubota running strong.
Do you need health insurance? Open enrollment for the Arkansas Health Insurance Marketplace is happening now. Do you have questions about plans and coverage or need help with enrollment? Visit myarinsurance.com to connect with an Arkansan waiting to help at no cost to you. But hurry, the final open enrollment deadline for 2023 health insurance coverage is January 15th. Find help today at myarinsurance.com.
Bank of Locksburg is now Southern Bancorp. We're a mission-driven community development bank based right here in Arkansas, offering services and products to help you along the path to economic opportunity. From credit counseling and financial coaching to flexible accounts and loan options. Start your wealth-building journey by visiting banksouthern.com or stop by our branch today to learn more. Southern Bancorp, a bank on a mission to be wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative. We're the people behind every light switched on for the baby's 2 a.m. feeding, the computer you start up to begin your business day, and we're always there, down the line, powering farms and industries somewhere across southwest Arkansas and southeast Oklahoma. We are 32 dedicated team members, delivering more than just electricity. We deliver power. Power generated reliably and safely for you and your family now and in the future. We are Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative. Power and people.
Power and people. Power to the people, says Greg Revels. What were you going to say, Greg?
I was going to ask Jen, what day is your birthday?
Oh.
It's a Monday. It's March 20th. It's the first day of spring. You can't forget that.
All right, I got it.
Whatever. I'm in August.
He
I'm in
can.
August.
He
Yeah.
can forget
I forget her birthday every year.
No, you don't.
We've got something special for y'all going on right away. Greg Revels claims that he is a Southern man. He is from the South. Claims he was born in the South. So I believe Jennifer, if she is pulling it up, are you going to be able to find it?
I got it.
Okay, Jen has what?
I'm just going to say 70% of Americans will fail this quiz.
Whoa.
Only Southerners will get a 20 out of 20.
Oh.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I guess we'll see.
Is he a true Southerner?
We're going to have to vet Greg.
Yes.
Right now.
All right. The first one is a picture, and you just need to tell me, what did this T-Mobile sign used to advertise?
What? That's not.
Waffle House.
Okay. Waffle House. All right.
Waffle
now.
House.
Okay.
Okay, that was correct. Okay. Which one of these is a buggy?
This doesn't work very well on the radio.
There's only two.
Only two picture questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
A buggy?
Yeah.
A buggy.
The one with the shopping cart.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's correct.
That is a Southern thing. They do not call them buggies in the North.
Where can you order a Cajun filet biscuit? Do you want the options?
Popeyes.
Popeyes? That's not on there.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I have to have the option then.
Yeah.
Crystal, Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Okay. That was correct. What do you drink with a moon pie?
RC Cola.
All right, that's correct. Which state is not part of the Southeastern Conference? Kentucky, Missouri, Florida, or Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Correct. It doesn't amount to a hill of blank.
Beans.
That's correct. I'm sorry, there's another picture. What is this?
Grits.
That's grits.
That's easy. That was easy. All right. What is this decal logo of? Sorry, I guess there were more pictures.
Browning.
Browning. Okay.
Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
If you're gussied up, you are?
Ready to go.
Wow, ready to go. That's wrong. You got the last question wrong.
What?
But it won't tell me what's the right answer.
Well, the correct answer is if you're gussied up, you're dressed up, ready. You're dressed up.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But
I'll give it to you.
Ready to go was an option?
Yeah. Literally, it
What
said
were the
ready
other
to go.
options?
I don't know. I'd have to go back now, but.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. So you got 1 out of 10 wrong.
All right, Greg.
But I don't believe it.
Greg checks out.
Yeah. I'll say 10 out of 10.
Ready to go was an option. Then it's ready. You're gussied up.
Gussied
It's
up.
gotta be
Gussied
ready. I've
up.
heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be ready to go if you're not gussied
Yeah,
up.
you're gussied up and ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, you check out. You check out.
Yeah.
You
There's.
got to do a Am I a Yankee quiz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet I can find one.
Let's get it, dude. All right.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
So I'm a true Southerner.
You're a true.
You're a
You're
true
vetted
Southerner.
and confirmed. What do you say? The moon pie? I've never heard that.
You never
Me
heard
either.
of it? I actually say a moon pie and a ROC cola.
ROC cola?
Yeah.
Without hesitation.
Yeah.
Greg goes, RC cola? Who even drinks that?
Have you not had one?
Of course I have. They're
Okay.
They're- yeah.
They're cheaper, right?
they're cheap.
That's why he's
cheap
had
soda.
it. That's
I
right.
see. I see.
I got a Are you a Yankee or a Southerner quiz?
All right, give it to me.
All right.
it
First
to me, baby.
question. I'm going to spell this out. How do you pronounce the word Pecan?
Picant? Wait, what did I say? Or pecan?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. He adds a T to it.
What?
I don't know why I said that. Why was I thinking of what's the
Picant.
what's the spicy stuff that I'm thinking of? Picante?
Oh, picante.
Oh, you're picante. Well, my bad. So fail.
Spell a word out.
I
Yeah,
guess
don't spelling on.
Well, I
That's
didn't
hard
wanna-
when he can't spell.
Yeah, I guess
spell.
so.
I can't spell.
fail already. Complete this phrase. Fine as a blank hair split 4 ways.
I got that.
What is it?
Frog.
Frog? I don't know.
Oh.
That's got to be a southerner part.
Fine as a
I
frog.
don't-
Northerner would say a horse's hair.
Yeah,
a horse's
yeah, yeah.
hair. Oh, okay.
But I'd say fine as a frog's hair.
Yeah.
How do you, I'm going to have to spell this out. I already know it. How do you pronounce the word aunt or aunt? You say
Aunt.
aunt.
I say aunt.
Aunt.
So
aunt.
he's wrong.
Okay. Which one of these is a proper potato salad? Mustard-based, yellow in color, or mayo-based, white in color?
Mustard based, yellow in color.
What is this called?
That's a Dr. Pepper.
That is not an option.
It's not a Coke. I'll tell
It's
you
not a
that.
Coke.
I guess it's a pop. I guess they call it a pop. I don't call it pop.
What would you say?
I call it
then?
a soda.
A soda. Okay, that's fine. That's an option
A
on there.
sody.
It's called a Coke.
Yeah. It's a Dr. Pepper though.
Does your house or your parents' house have a basement?
My parents' house has a basement.
Did your school force you to learn square dancing in PE?
No.
No, it was. We all wanted to.
Oh, I see.
Have
They
you
didn't have to force us.
have you ever been excited to get a plastic baby in your piece of king cake?
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna go with what?
Yeah, okay, yes. There
All
we
right.
go.
You're a northerner through and through. You grew up experiencing all 4 seasons. You wear shorts when it's 40 degrees outside, and whenever you're in a warm climate, you find yourself saying, I miss fall.
Oh, wow.
You're a Yankee.
I guess I'm thoroughly vetted. I got to start talking like that from now on. I figured they'd be like, we don't know what you are. Not
Yeah.
a northerner, not a southerner.
Yeah.
Jon Snow.
It's
Oh,
gotta
is that's what Game of Thrones
Yeah.
character I am?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. We are both locked in.
Yeah, locked
You
in.
are a southerner. I am a northerner.
Yep.
Even though I got none of those, like the only questions that would make me northern were spelling questions.
Yeah.
How do you know if you're from Germany?
Yeah, how do you know if you're from Germany? Yeah, I'll try that.
I'm sure there is one.
Oh Lord, we got to get into it, I suppose. Let me turn. What's your favorite thing about the North, Greg? Come on,
I'm not there.
Give me something. You get to leave it.
Yeah.
When you go there, is that it? Really?
I don't really know anything about the North.
Come on, you got to be something.
But my favorite thing about it,
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite thing about the North.
All right,
I mean,
fine.
I'm not. I'm ambivalent.
You're ambivalent to the North.
Yeah.
I'm. I mean, I spend no time there. Basically.
You go and watch good concerts and stuff.
Yeah, when
like
you talk
the
about,
snow
when I
storms.
talk
This.
about North, I talk about anything north of Mina. That's North.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
Well, I'll tell you this: cool stuff goes on in the north.
Oh yeah,
I'll
sure.
say that.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Sometimes the whole state, like of North Dakota, will shut down.
Yeah, North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Why'd you say it like that?
I thought it was for all winter they shut down. Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
No, they're raring to go. They shut down in the summer. That's when everybody can enjoy their time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time. We got to get into it. Time for the news. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy James, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
Good health, good times, and good success. That's the wish for you and your family in the new year from James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's a Dodge brand vehicle for everyone as we kick off the new year. James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow has special discounts, offers, and incentives to certainly make it worth your while to shop today. Check out the deals at James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow, wishing you and your family a happy and prosperous new year.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting the Kdqn Public Schools Board of Directors met in special session Monday night and approved the hiring of Jeff Holcomb as the new Kdqn Junior High principal beginning with the 2023-2024 school year. Holcomb will be replacing Bill Huddleston, who will be retiring after serving 13 years as Kdqn Junior High School principal and 36 years in total with Kdqn Public Schools. Holcomb has been working alongside Huddleston as the Kdqn Junior High School assistant principal and is currently in his 15th year as a school administrator. He is also a DHS alum who has served as a teacher and counselor during his 27 years as an educator. The longtime Leopard says his new role will be a dream come true. Holcomb said he looks forward to leading Kdqn Junior High School beginning with the 2023 through 2024 school year. He added words of praise for Huddleston, who he described as a great boss, mentor, and friend. Holcomb has served as Huddleston's assistant principal for the last 13 years. Becoming principal is a 30-year dream, Holcomb said. He added that the work that teachers do is greatly appreciated and that he is honored to help them continue the success they've had educating kids at Kdqn Public Schools. Superintendent Jason Sanders said the district is thankful for Bill Huddleston's many years of leadership and service to Kdqn Public Schools. Sanders added that the school is fortunate it did not have to look very far to find its next junior high principal. Holcomb said Sanders is a quality person, an excellent communicator, and cares about kids. And fortunately, we'll have him in studio on Monday to talk more about this new route in his life. Now looking at some local sports news, the Kdqn senior team split with Hope last night in the Coliseum, with the Lady Leopards winning easily 60-32, while the Hope Boys pulled away from the Leopards in the fourth quarter to post a 63-41 victory. The Lady Leopards played a brilliant first half with only one turnover and no fouls as the Kdqn girls raced to a 43-11 halftime lead and cruised to the 60-32 win. Allison Dawkins was outstanding with 26 points to earn our McDonald's Player of the Night award. Dawkins knocked down 3 6-pointers and grabbed 6 3-pointers and grabbed 3 rebounds and 3 steals. Belle Lindsay scored 14 and Dayton Newberry added 12. The Lady Leopards improved to 2-1 in conference play and 11-4 overall. The Leopards had a tough time on the boards as the Hope Boys pulled away late for the 63-41 victory. The Leopards trailed by 10 points going into the fourth quarter, but the Bobcats finished the game on a 17-5 run. Nathan Patterson led the Leopards with 18 points. Sophomore Sam Graham added 9 as the Kdqn boys fell to 5-9 on the year. Greg?
Hey, one shout out to Belle Lindsay reaching the 1,000-point club.
Absolutely.
Great accomplishment. We've had 2 people in the county reach big milestones in their athletic careers. Ethan Gallagher earlier this week, 2,500 points.
Yes, with the Legacy Warriors.
Yep, and then now Belle Lindsay with 1,000 points. And shout out to both of them. Great athletes, good kids.
And Belle, she is just on fire whenever she's out there on the court. And to think we still got a great season left ahead of us, so it'd be very, very fun to see how that pans out for her, and of course for Ethan over at Legacy Academy, and just the entire basketball programs here in Sevier County.
Big games this week.
Yes,
at the end of the week,
this Friday.
Both Thursday too.
Thursday,
okay, junior high plays Nashville here.
Okay,
then Friday night, senior high plays Nashville at Nashville. Going to be on DQ TV. If you can't make it, you can always watch DQ TV. Go through YouTube, type DQ TV in, and search, and it'll come up.
And we got to talk a little bit later, one of these local lowdowns, about the DQ TV Kdqn partnership, because as I will say, Big Man in the Corner Office says, that is definitely a model that other schools could use to build these kind of education and business relationships for students. So, but hey, let's look a little further south. Let's go down to Little River County, where the Ashdown Panthers hosted the Magnolia Panthers in girls and boys action Tuesday night at Helen Parker Gymnasium. Magnolia defeated the Ashdown girls 47-22. The game was close early, but Magnolia went on a run before halftime to go into the locker room with a comfortable 22-6 lead, and they never looked back. The leading scorers for Ashdown were LaKenya Williams and Caitlin Jones with 6 points each. In boys action, it was a battle of the undefeated in conference play. Ashdown came out hot early and led 30-21 with 4 minutes left in the first half. Magnolia went on a 21-10 run to go into the locker room with a 2-point lead. Magnolia put the pedal to the metal, however, in the second half and defeated Ashdown 86-57 behind 27 points by guard Nevi Tell. The leading scorers for Ashdown were Caden Winfrey with 22 points, while Justin Brown had 13, and Antonio McDuffie pitched in with 10. Ashdown falls to 2-1 in conference play. Both teams travel to Campton Fairview Friday night with the pregame show beginning at 5:30 on 102.1 The Good Path. We'll be back with some more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
I worked my whole life, and now I'm enjoying a nice retirement. But it wouldn't have happened without some planning. That's why I have my IRA at my bank. It's a balanced approach to investing. Solid returns in a safe, secure investment. Take my advice and open an IRA today.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smoothly by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or hay series tractors into Mow Your Equipment sales and rentals for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Mow Your Equipment sales and rentals in Idabel or Kdqn to keep your Kubota running strong.
And we are back with KDQN News. Officials with Sevier County's new hospital say the facility is just days away from opening and only awaiting delivery of its needed pharmaceuticals, which are expected to arrive as early as this week. Sevier County Medical Center CEO Lori House said on Monday that the hospital received its final pharmacy licensure and is only waiting on the delivery of its needed medications before opening the hospital's doors.
Yeah, you can't open an ER and have somebody coming in that's having a seizure and have no medication to give them. We are, I think I've got 118 people on board right now, and we are ready to serve the public.
House hesitates to say the exact day the hospital will open, given the unexpected opening delays in recent weeks. But, however, she feels confident the hospital will open this month.
I'm going to say by mid-January, we're going to be open. I hate to put a specific date out there. It's going to be as soon as we can receive those medications and get them in our system. That takes 2 or 3 days. We are so close, guys. I mean, so very close.
The recent delays were largely a result of licensure requirements and resolving the relatively minor issues that would arise from the opening of such a complex facility like a medical center.
When the State Department of Health came down to look at our facility for our licensure survey, what we found is that our nurse call system had malfunctioned. There was something in the system. It either wasn't laid out properly. We really don't know what it was. It could have been a power surge, but what we had to do is we had to come back in and replace 39 modules and almost all the wiring. And that took a little over 2 weeks. And then we had to reschedule with the state to come back down. So the state came back down, they went through everything, they gave us a thumbs up, and they actually gave us our license that day. That was one of our big holdups. But you know, when you're dealing with the state or the government on anything, we have a timeline in our mind, and then there's the reality of how long it can drag out. You know, from what I can tell, there probably hasn't been a brand new startup full service hospital like we are in probably over 40 years. I mean, there have been some surgical hospitals that are very specific, and there's been hospitals that have been branches off of big networks such as CHI St. Vincent or Baptist. But, you know, this is the first time it's been done in this state in many, many years. In fact, the folks at DHS, they can't remember the last one, to be quite honest with you. So, you know, it has been a learning experience, but I think through COVID, you know, going through a pandemic, going through the nurse shortage, going through everything that we have, I think we've done very good.
Once open, the 15-bed Sevier County Medical Center will offer a broad range of medical services and will provide the first 24-hour emergency care unit in Sevier County since the closure of the privately owned Kdqn Hospital in the spring of 2019. The Girl Scouts will host an informational meeting on Tuesday, January 17th at the Kdqn Community Building located in the Herman Derricks Park. The meeting will begin at 5:30 p.m. For more information, contact Letitia Gould at 479-208-7473. And finally, the Arkansas State Broadband Office is urging all Arkansans to verify the newly published federal broadband map by this Friday, January 13th. The three-step process is simple. First, visit broadbandmap.fcc.gov and type in your address. Verify that address's location, and if it's wrong, submit a location challenge. And finally, validate your available internet speeds. If it's wrong, submit an availability challenge. By taking these 3 steps, Arkansans can do their part to help get funding to the areas that most need broadband infrastructure, like here in the southwest corner of the state. Residents and businesses are strongly encouraged to submit their surveys and challenges by this Friday, January 13th. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out more local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. You can also find, like, and follow us on Facebook. This is Kdqn News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer. And by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Hey, we're
What
back.
up?
KDQN Live, right here with the Morning Brew.
See
8
what
o'clock hour.
See what I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I almost messed the board up. I was all backwards for a second thinking I was doing a game, and that would have been really bad.
Yeah, it could have been.
So, anyway.
You gotta do different buttons for the live.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little different.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, definitely.
Hey, you know what? I want to give a shout out to Jeff Holcomb.
Yes.
Great guy.
Man, talk about it.
Yeah, great guy. Got a new job. He's going to be the new principal at the Queen
Junior High School.
Yes. Taking Bill Huddleston's place. Bill's been around since I can remember. He's older than I am. Not really. But he's pretty close.
They just give him more time to go out do some crappie fishing.
Yeah,
I think.
he'll probably catch every crappie in the Queen Lake.
Yeah. I mean,
and
now
then he'll kill every deer in Sevier County.
That's, Greg Ray passed away last year. Charles Keels passed away. At least there's a little more fish out there for everybody else.
Yeah.
But now Bill Huddleston is going to be out there full time. So I don't know. There goes that. You better get out there while you can. Some great fishing here lately. From what I've not had time to go. I got this boat at the house that I've taken out like 4 or 5 times or something. Yeah, I know. I think about it every night. But I get home and the baby's in this situation where you just can't turn your back on her. You can't leave her alone for a split second. You know, the other day she was trying to crawl under the dishwasher. That's like her favorite place to try to get to. There's a little space, you know, and she tries to crawl under there, and a bunch of warning signs under there that says don't do that. You know,
well, you know, I'll tell you that's going to end in 18 years.
Yeah. Hey, a little bit older, then I could be like, you know, hey, babe, I feel like maybe I should give you the night off or something. You know, I'll take Mariah fishing tonight.
Yeah.
You know? So pretty soon it's gonna be we'll be out there all the time. But hey, do want to mention real quick, we got a notice from a great listener who said there was an accident just north of Kdqn on Highway 71. Unfortunately, with this fog, you may not see it until you just about get there. I'm sure first responders are trying to position in such a way to let everybody know, but just please be careful if you are driving on Highway 71 north of Kdqn. There has been an accident. Just keep it slow. With this fog, I went out just a moment ago. So many people driving without headlights right now.
Yeah, I noticed that this morning.
And I realized probably if you have automatic headlights, they're not turning on because there's just enough light that is probably telling the system not to turn its lights on. So look, you can always switch it over to manual, get your lights on, people, because when it's this foggy, it's almost invisible.
You can save a life.
Yeah, you can't even see out there.
No, yeah, from the studio right here, we can barely see that Dr. Walker Annex Clinic over there. So
that's crazy.
Yes,
it's like something from a horror movie.
Driving in the morning or to work this morning, it was crazy. Of course, it was dark. It didn't even look like Kdqn existed. There was not a glow to be seen. When I saw the Tires Plus sign glowing, I was like, okay, all right,
I'm in the right place.
You're on the right road.
I'm on the right road. I had no idea until that point. So. And I wasn't even. I was like, well, if a deer's on the road, I'm going to hit it. There's nothing I can do about it. So
yeah,
definitely very, very foggy. So if you out and driving about, turn your lights on. Be careful. Slow down a little bit.
Yeah. Watch out for that accident north of Kdqn, and we thank that listener for letting us know and get the word out about that. So, Greg, I was incredibly impressed by the results of your Southern test. You've really been practicing, haven't you?
That's just living the life, buddy.
Practicing 50-something years now.
That's just living the life.
What's the most Southern thing that you do? Is that a thing? Like, could you think of something
you
like?
Think of it as a thing.
Yeah, I suppose it's just normal everyday life. Right. Yeah.
See.
I know that my wife yelled at me for one thing that I just don't think would happen anywhere else, and that was once when I was mowing the lawn. Like brass was spent bullet casings from just a gun off that I had in the backyard were peppering the house as I was mowing. Yeah, I don't know if that happens.
That does sound kind of Southern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking that would this be something that's Southern? You know, most of the time I pull my boots on. I don't pull my jeans over them. I just let them hang up on top of them.
Well, yeah.
And there's a reason why I do that, especially this time of year, because it keeps your jeans from getting all muddy.
It does.
Yeah.
And it just depends. Now, if I'm going into town, I will tuck the pants over the. But at my house, I think yesterday I was walking around and I had just because the way I put the boots on. I had one where the pants were over and the other one where they were tucked into the boot. It's my house. I don't care. I wear overalls around my house. It's the best thing. I don't have to worry about plumber butt.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly right. But I don't know. You know, I think there's a lot of things. I think squirrel hunting is probably pretty Southern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I know. Which, by the way, this weekend's a big squirrel hunt.
Big squirrel hunt. You can take, and hey, I want to stress, you can hunt you have to hunt the squirrels between Friday morning and Saturday noon, but you don't have to hunt them over at the weigh-in. You hunt the backyard, wherever you want to hunt your squirrels. You just got to take them over to one of the weigh-in sites. The closest to us is over in Columbus, not even an hour from us, over in Hempstead County.
I'm thinking about doing that.
Yeah,
I got some big squirrels at
my house. Is it pest control or?
Oh,
it's good eating.
Oh, it's good eating. Okay.
Yeah, I went by a buddy's house the other night, and one of the guys, he's a great listener, but he was just like, yeah, we had some squirrel the other day. The way he was saying it, he was just kind of like, I bet you never had anything like that. I was like, dude, I've lived here almost 18 years now. You better believe that I have eaten a squirrel since I've been here. Okay,
is it good?
It's great.
Yeah, I try it.
It's got to be cooked correctly. You can, I have a hard time cooking it correctly, but I've learned the process, and I don't know the French word for it. You put it in that bag of water.
Sous vide?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you do that, and then you bread it,
Mm.
and then I deep fry it. That's the
That
way I
sounds
cook. Now,
good.
my dad, he would spend 3 hours cooking it very slowly, like fried
Just
chicken.
fall off the bone there.
Yeah,
huh?
but well, because if you just cook it really quickly, it's really tough.
Right.
And there's no fat in it, right?
that's
So that's I get you got to be really careful. Fat adds so much flavor
Mhm.
to meat, right? And now when I was over there, they were like, "If you want some squirrels, and we got a guy who will go over to your house." And it was, I know he didn't mean it to be, but I was like the most insulted I could have been as somebody living in the South is for someone to suggest that I can't go shoot my own
Yeah.
squirrels. I've got a 22. I can take care of it. And
Yeah. Oh.
so I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about that big squirrel challenge
Yeah.
for this weekend as well. But I kind of like the squirrels back there. They ain't bothering me too much.
Mhm.
So
What is the point in weighing them in, or is it like by law you have to get them weighed, or?
no. The idea is whoever has the biggest bag, you can weigh in 3 squirrels. Whoever's got the biggest, who weighs in the most of 3 squirrels, they get either a medal or they get put into the statewide competition. And
I
if
gotcha.
statewide competition, you get some of those Gammo air rifles.
Mhm.
Best squirrel gun out there. I mean, I think they're like 22 caliber. They're nice, and they do a great job at getting you future squirrels.
Very cool.
So
I
very,
love
very
that.
good
And they don't
air
make any
rifles.
noise.
And they're absolutely silent. Yeah.
Hmm. Well, speaking of squirrel hunting this weekend, why don't we see what the weather is like?
Good call.
Number one country.
Looking at the weather course today, 75 degrees is the high, mostly sunny. Can't tell right now because it is nothing but fog out there, but that should dissipate mid-morning, I anticipate. But it's going to be a very beautiful day, mostly sunny, high of 75. Of course, with this temperature change, that does mean rain is in the, we'll have some potential for a rain front coming through, but that is only at 30% chance for tonight and mostly before midnight. Could have some thunderstorms in there. What we are going to notice, there is going to be a low 43 tonight, but what we are really going to notice today and tomorrow is the wind with gusts as high as 25 to 30 miles per hour. So again, it's going to be a little warmer today, but with that wind, be careful if you're still out there burning leaves and such. But the rest of the week, it's going to drop down, high 54 tomorrow, low tomorrow night 31, so just below the freezing point, and it's pretty much going to stay that way. Highs in the mid to high 50s and lows hovering right around either below or above the freezing point. So it's going to actually just be a beautiful week. Our next rain chances are for Sunday, 40% chance of showers after midnight that day. That evening at Martin Luther King Jr. Day has a 40% chance of showers with a high near 70. And again, I was looking at the long range forecast last night. This might be more or less what we're going to have until summer is what it looks like.
No complaints here. I love this kind of weather.
Yeah,
Doesn't bother me either.
At the same time, y'all.
Here you come.
Yeah,
The ticks and the bugs.
that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That's right. I mean, if you're a big fan of ticks and red wasps and all that stuff, then yeah, you really love this weather because it'll make sure there's plenty of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. I've been through the coldest winters. I've been through the mildest winters. There's always ticks. And there's always wasps.
Yeah. Yeah.
They always manage to make it.
How they do that, I don't know
but
where
they
they're
always
bunkered down.
manage to make it. So,
It
by the
don't ma-
way, weather brought to you by Genuine RV and Power Sports.
That's right.
We appreciate
Yeah.
them.
I was thinking, why do they, we have like ticks who are one of the worst creatures on the planet, yet they're so hardy. Just like wasps and mosquitoes and all those other critters.
Wasps is unfair to put with I think you're not giving them enough credit.
They do pollinate.
They're fantastic pollinators, and honestly, a res wasp for the most part, I have killed so many thousands. I think when they see me, they go demon. I've killed so many in my lifetime. I've only been stung a handful of times. Now, for some people, I do know one local story where a red wasp really, really harmed an individual terribly bad. But they are not the worst things in the world. And usually if you don't mess with them, one of the proudest moments I ever was for Tyler, and I was like, you really are starting to fit in here in Arkansas, is he had a red wasp buzzing around his head and he didn't do anything about it.
Oh.
It's when you start freaking out and trying to swat it, that's when it
Yeah.
likes to sting you. Yeah. But if you just sit there, you just let it do its thing, it'll move away.
I don't know how to do that.
But the first time I ever got stung by one, I was in a deer stand, and
All the way up in a tree?
No, this was like a self-standing
Okay,
one, so
yeah.
like a tree fort, really more a little fort, self-standing fort thing. So, but I was warned before I go in that tree stand, bring a can of wasp spray, because there's a last time my buddy was in there was some, and I was like, okay, so I brought one, and I get in there, I climb up the ladder, look in there, I don't see any nests, I don't see nothing buzzing around. I'm like, okay, all good. They must have moved on. Well, there's a chair in it, like a swivel office chair, and as soon as I sit down on that, all of a sudden, they come. Their nest was built underneath a tree. Hundreds of them.
Oh my goodness!
Maybe not that. Dozens come swarming out. I'm spraying them out of the air, swatting them with the back of my hand. When the can ran out of spray, I was beating them out of the air with the can, and the last one stung me right on the hand. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I got no cell phone service. I just got dropped off. My buddy dropped me off at the deer stand. He's not going to be back for hours. Got no service. Let's find out how allergic I am to red wasps. And I'll be honest, I think a fire ant. I've been stung by many since then. To me, a fire ant bite is worse. I don't know. But that's people react to things differently. A fire ant bites me, I got it all swell up. It looks bad.
Yeah.
It looks real bad when I get bit by one. But a red wasp, it was weird. It was numbing. It hurt a little bit. I felt it for a day or two, but like I said, it was just on the hand.
Yeah. I would have figured you'd be allergic to them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that definitely the last place in the world I would have wanted to find out that I am.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm never in a good place when I get stung.
Yeah.
And you
And
just
it's never
go
in a
on.
good place, is
No,
it?
no. I got stung right over my eye one time.
Ooh, yeah.
And then my whole down here for 3 days, my eye was swollen up underneath my eye. So, but hey, it happened.
Yeah, I got stung for the first time last summer, and it was 2 Fridays in a row I got stung on the behind. It was not fun.
That's not good.
No,
I'm not going to ask you what you were doing as your behind was that where you could get stung. No, we're not going to talk about
No,
that.
we won't. Just don't wear floral dresses on Fridays. That's what I
pollinate
say.
You.
Yes.
Well, another sign, I know I've talked about this before, but I always crack up thinking about it or when it happens of being a Southerner is when you hear gunfire, it doesn't matter how much. It phases you none whatsoever. Of course, had some family from Canada in town for the holidays. They've never heard gunfire up there before. If they do, it's like a crime going on, And it was Christmas Day. We're sitting outside. It was Christmas Day. It was very beautiful this last Christmas. There's just rat-a-tat going on across the house, like across the 40 acres of woods behind our house, and my stepdad is just like, what is going on over there? And I listened, and I was like, it's Christmas. Somebody just got a new toy for Christmas. Yeah, somebody got a new gun. They're out there messing around with it.
It sounds like Christmas.
Absolutely. That's the sounds of Christmas.
Yes.
Somebody having a good time is what that is.
Yeah.
And, the first time he ever came down and heard, he about dropped onto the deck. Just, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's hunting season. Yeah.
I'm used to it now, but it was definitely like that when I first moved here.
Yes.
Why are people shooting guns? You guys, I just got a message that we have somebody on the line who wants to talk to us. So I'm going to go ahead and push them through.
Greg,
good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew.
How are you, young lady?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing just fine.
I heard that you have a joke.
Yes, I do.
Well, go ahead.
I think I'm going to stump you on this.
Okay.
There was a cowboy that come in on Friday and he left on Friday. I said it wrong.
Okay.
He come in on Friday. He come in on Friday. He stayed 3 days and left on Friday.
Was his horse named Friday?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Great joke.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that's good.
So great, I can taste it kind of in the back, right there.
Aw, I've never heard that one before. All right, y'all, let's take a quick break, and we'll see you on the other side.
Attention all City of DeQueen utility customers. Toilet paper and poo are the only things that should be put down your drains at home or work. Grease should never be put down the drain because it will cool and harden in pipes, which could cause a sewer backup in your home. When washing dishes, collect grease and dispose of it in the trash. Never flush diapers, disposable wipes, or paper towels down the drain. Although they are meant to be thrown away, these will not break down and they will clog your pipes. A clean drain is a happy drain. Do your part to keep them flowing.
There's nothing better than a thick, juicy, flavorful steak, and there's no better place to get yours than Prime Country Meat Market in Horatio. With a huge selection of USDA-certified premium beef in a variety of cuts, to bacon-wrapped stuffed jalapeno peppers, beef and veggie kebabs, seasoned pork tenderloins, and fresh veggies, you can make a meal fit for a king at prices that fit your budget. And Prime Country Meats now accepts EBT cards. Stop by on Tuesdays and save 10% on all frozen meats. For hours and directions, visit Prime Country Meat Market on Facebook.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
Come on out to Hochatown Saloon and experience their restaurant for lunch, dinner, and Sunday brunch. Discover their live music Friday evenings at the nightclub. Visit www.hochatown.saloon.com for more information and ticket prices. There's something always going on at Hochatown Saloon. Bring your friends and see the 2-story big screen TV. Cold drinks, delicious food, entertainment, and fun times are in store at Hochatown Saloon, located in the heart of Hochatown.
Applications are now being accepted for 1, 2, or 3-bedroom apartments in DeQueen, Horatio, and Locksburg at the Housing Authority of Sevier County, with offices at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen. These apartments are available with income-based rent or flat rent. All applicants are screened and income limits apply. Central heat and air and a stove and refrigerator are furnished. Offering safe and affordable housing, it's the Housing Authority of Sevier County at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen. Call 642-2960.
All right, we are back live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Let's talk about some sports upcoming this week. Tonight, there is a very important game going on. That Greg Revels,
I'm planning on going if I can get through the fog.
Yeah, no
hopefully
kidding.
It'll burn off by then.
I think it will. Tonight, the Arkansas Razorbacks hosting Alabama Crimson Tide in Fayetteville at 6 o'clock at Bud Walton Arena. Airtime with Chuck Barrett and Matt Zimmerman. For those that can't go and want to listen live, we're going live at 5:30 on your Southwest Arkansas Hog Collar, number one country, 92.1. Now, tomorrow, the DeQueen Leopards and Lady Leopards travel to Nashville following a junior varsity game at 5 o'clock. Our own Tony Stowers and Greg Revels will have the play-by-play of the senior action starting at around 5:30 on your number one country. And you can also view it live on DQTV. Just go to YouTube, type in DQTV all together, and that will
that's Friday,
take
actually.
you to it. Oh, yeah. Why do I keep thinking it's Thursday?
Yeah, that's Friday.
Yeah,
So-
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big game for the Razorbacks today. I'm
Yes.
sorry I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
Finish,
please.
Well, I was just going to say the 4th-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Probably nobody in the nation playing better than they are right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Going to be a big game. Going to be sold out, striped out.
Yeah.
Red and white.
Oh,
You got to know which section you're sitting in to know whether to wear red or white.
Yeah.
So I'm in the red section.
Yeah. Now, you love catching those games.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the arena goes crazy. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's crazy.
Oh,
It's
man.
fun.
Yeah.
It makes me tired, but it's worth it.
Yeah. I want to go. That'd be awesome. But
We're going to do that.
We should.
Okay.
All right. Take me.
I'll do it.
Take me, Uncle.
I'll do it. Hey, one thing we need to mention real quick too.
Yeah.
I know I'm interrupting. Now.
You're just interrupting, stepping all over me.
Yeah, I know. But there's a big accident up north on Highway 71, right at the highway department. Both lanes shut down.
Yeah.
So if you're going that way, if you can go around it, do that.
Absolutely. Both lanes shut down. So if you're traveling up there, just try and take a detour if you can.
Yes.
You doing all right there?
I'm doing great.
Grab
Thank
that
you.
mic.
How
What
are
are you
you?
doing?
Yeah, grab it and it'll go all. There's no telling where to go.
Exactly.
And knock a tooth out.
Yeah.
No kidding. All right. This is one I've been wanting to get to. Pigeon.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a pigeon wearing drugs like a backpack that has been caught going into a BC prison yard.
Man, people are smart. Huh?
That is, you know what? Fair play to you. Yeah. Good thing it got caught, but wow, that is an inventive criminal right there.
Can you get mad over that?
I don't know. Like, I feel like the prison guards even would have to be like, you old salt, you almost got us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carrier pigeons smuggling drugs into prison. That's pretty crazy. A pigeon he'd recently sold to a buyer in Mexico had flown back to his home in Texas with 2 aluminum capsules tied to its legs. And then drug smuggling pigeons have persisted over the decades since. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's been going on for decades.
That's crazy.
Yeah. How do you train? That's a lot of patience and commitment to train a carrier pigeon to go to a prison.
It says they're fairly easy to train.
Yeah?
And they will bond with you as well. But it does take time, dedication, and proper care.
I would have paid good money to see the officers corner that bird and have
Yeah.
to catch it.
And what do they do with the bird? Relocate it?
Hopefully not imprison it.
Bird jail.
Yeah, bird jail. Drug smuggling bird in bird jail now.
Yeah.
It wasn't his fault. He was forced to. What's
they
that?
probably have him for lunch.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Aw, pigeon pie.
Yeah. Pigeon pie. There you go. And then also I have here, this is one, 17 Airbnb hosts sharing, because we talked about this, a few weeks ago, about ridiculous asks from Airbnb hosts themselves saying, like, when you leave, you better clean my dishwasher, you better, mow my lawn and do all this stuff just for staying there. Well, we've got some horror stories from some Airbnb hosts.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone asked Airbnb hosts of Reddit, what has been your worst experience with a guest? These 17 nightmare stories from hosts make you think twice before renting out your guest room to a stranger. For number one, I used to travel a lot for work, and I'd put my apartment up on Airbnb while I was away. My apartment has a bunch of closets and drawers, which I used to leave empty and at my guest's disposal. However, there is one closet in the bedroom which I kept locked because it's where I kept my personal belongings. One time, a guest left a bad review saying that the place had no storage space, which I was very confused about until I got home and saw my closet. Dude had tried to open it using brute force. The door was almost pulled off its hinges, and the wood was chipped. The door in question had 2 padlocks and a perfectly usable closet on the opposite side of the wall. So, yeah, a bad review. You're just trying to break in and steal things, I'm pretty sure. It's like, I love that. Just the idea of trying your hardest to open a door with 2 padlocks on it, no key, and just being like, what in the world? I got to get in here. Hang my coat up.
Do you not do that when you go in one?
I guess I don't. Maybe I should start.
If I go in an Airbnb and there's a door locked, I always try to open it.
Yeah, just get the old coat
I
hanging
guess
out.
figure, no, I don't do that.
I know, and if you are an Airbnber, like someone who actually rents out, if you have a dedicated unit, okay, that's one thing. But if you're just like renting out a room in your house, as is very common, we have stayed in a house that very clearly belonged to somebody. That is where they lived. It was an airline pilot, so they just weren't home very often, right? And so they just, at the times when they're out flying, they would rent that room out. It's just, that's what you have to imagine. People are going into every drawer, shelf, closet, cabinet.
I couldn't do it. Like, even if I'm gone, 5 days out of the...
Like, if it was your house, no way.
Just,
I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's like one thing, if you have another house you don't live in, totally fine. You know exactly what's in there. But I mean, when I go to a hotel, what's the first thing I do is I search every place that you could put something. I'm checking the top of the cabinets and... Oh, Greg's phone's listening to us.
Greg's phone is just talking right now.
The light's not on.
The light's not on.
I was gonna say just break it. I did that before. I had a phone that I dropped in the toilet, the turlet, and it was still like half working, like it was turning on, and you could plug it in. I was planning on pulling a bunch of stuff off of it, like because it was still read that, just the screen and whatnot wasn't working. And one morning my alarm started going off on it, and I couldn't turn it on, and you couldn't turn the phone off either, so I just ended up snapping it in half and being like, goodbye to all my music.
Did it stop?
It stopped. Then it blew up.
Yeah.
Set my room on fire.
But back to what you're talking about, I mean, if I did that when I came back, I'd have to wash all the silverware.
Oh,
how do you know they're not just licking it and putting it back or doing something worse with it?
Absolutely, come on. It's
you have seen those pictures of the maids in Mexico, what they do to your toothbrush, right?
Yeah,
I always put my toothbrush in the safe.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've done that forever.
They put hot sauce on your toothbrush.
The whole
Or
thing,
something
like
worse.
when people say treat it like it was mine. No, don't do that. Treat it was like it's something very valuable that doesn't belong to you. Okay, treat it like treat it like it was yours. Well, that means a lot of laying on the couch and just nothing but underwear and eating food to wear on the bed and stuff like that. Yeah.
Just imagine what those people were doing in your bed.
Yeah. I'm
just sleeping on it's bad enough. I mean,
yeah. How about this one? A friend of mine rented to a girl who was convinced that there were cameras hidden all over the unit. She dismantled the lighting fixtures, picture frames, medicine cabinets, remote controls. She depotted plants, removed smoke detectors, hid all the refrigerator magnets, and destroyed her cell phone.
That's a substance abuse problem, is what that is.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like.
Dude probably thinks people are following her.
Yeah. This one just said, dude stole my $120 sneakers and broke my TV. Why do you have your TV in there or your sneakers? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Why are you buying a $120 pair of sneakers?
We are live-in hosts, so we are also present while guests stay in our spare bedroom. A guest arrived and immediately announced that they had soiled themselves during their journey. They then marked us down for cleanliness. Yeah. Also, a guest who found a pair of my flip-flops in a wardrobe that should not have been opened. And ruined his flip-flops during his stay. That's like, but that at the same time, it's like you open up the storage in your room, you see a pair of flip-flops.
I think it's for you.
It's like a hotel when you
get the little slippers.
The little slippers, and you're free to destroy them if you want.
Yeah, they're yours at
go
that
and
point.
ride horses in them, and I don't know how you destroy a pair of flip-flops. Swimming in a strong river, horseback riding. Those are a few ways I can imagine.
Give them to my dog.
Yeah, that's right.
I once stayed. This was before Airbnb, but a similar concept at one of those like Lake Hamilton mansions. You see them all around the lake there in Hot Springs. We stayed at one, and this one it had a separate little like. I guess what you would put your teenage son in or something, and not quite a basement because it was still above ground, but it had its own bathroom, and it was just a big room. And we ended up talking to the guy who owned the mansion. He was living in that room. He had like a hot plate and a little mini fridge in there, and we asked him, was like, do you never stay in the rest of the house? He's like, I can't afford this place. He was like, the only way I can is by renting out the rest of it and to people, and that's how I make my money alongside my job, and then I just stay in this room, and I'm just like, why don't you move, man?
Yeah.
Like I mean, yeah, okay, you live on Lake Hamilton, and then that is exactly a lake I'd like to go swimming in or anything. He didn't have a boat. He had a little dock out there, but there was no boat to it, so he just stays in this, if you were to look at the entire mansion, it's 1/16 at best of it. It's just this tiny little room down in the bottom of it, where he has to cook off a hot plate and put all his groceries in a mini fridge and rent the rest of it out. It's miserable, man.
Imagine
like
buying
why?
a mansion you can't afford, and then you live in the broom closet of and rent it out.
You have to rent the rest of it out.
He's dedicated, man.
That's true. Yeah, he likes
the
place.
entrepreneurial spirit.
There you go.
Stupid is what it's. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd agree with you.
I'm just looking at it, and this guy, he was telling us this as like he was the most brilliant man on earth, and I'm looking at him just like you're house poor.
Yeah.
You live on
Mhm.
Lake Hamilton in a mansion and your house poor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not a position I want to find myself in.
Yeah, if he was making money hand over fist, that'd be one thing. But he's like, man, I'm just scraping by.
Yeah, that's how he's just scraping by, desperate. Like he was like he actually was telling. He was so glad that we were there because it had been a little bit since he was. I'm so glad you're here and giving me money right now.
Yeah.
It's like a beggar in a mansion.
Yeah. Did you buy this place? Are you squatting here?
McMansion.
McMansion. There you go.
McMansion. Yeah.
How about this one? I worked in a call center that handles some of Airbnb's customer service. So one guest murdered 2 people in the host's home and got arrested
That'd be
there.
complicated.
Yeah. Another guest was from a culture.
Did they
that-
get a bad review because of that?
Yeah, I think so. Worst experience of my life.
I had to murder 2 people.
Yeah. Another guest was from a culture that eats iguanas and barbecued a 7-year-old girl's pet iguana to serve to his family. Like, you go in and you see the iguana in a glass case, like, oh, they left the dinner for us. Wow. Another guest filled a mug with excrement and left it in the host's microwave. Because humans are horrible. We really are. Like, you know.
Everybody's got their own strange things that they do in their house.
Exactly.
And now you're inviting them to come into your home and do the same thing.
Yeah. The iguana man was forced to pay for both a new barbecue because they didn't want to use that anymore and a replacement iguana.
I do things in a hotel room I would never do at my house, like the whole pile wet towels in the corner of the bathroom, you know, and you know, hopefully the cleaning services guy. I here recently, the last 2 years of staying in hotels, there's no cleaning services anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe now that the pandemic's quote unquote over, you know.
Yeah.
But that was one of the things. Let's stay at an embassy. It doesn't matter if it's a travel lodge all the way up to a Hilton. The ones we stayed at always had notices that our cleaning services are temporarily suspended due to COVID-19. So what did that mean? It meant a giant pile of towels that just accumulated in the corner of the bathroom. Because
yeah.
It's a hotel room. Where else do you put them?
Yeah.
But again, that's something you would do at a hotel room. I don't think you do at your house.
No.
I don't do at my house.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, you do things at a hotel knowing that they're going to get cleaned up, like the wash rag. You know, I mean, you kind of just flock. You just kind of throw that to the side. You know, somebody's cleaning it up within an hour or something like that. You know, I mean, true? No? Do you
Greg,
ring
do you
it
scrub
and-
the?
Yeah,
do you scrub the floors?
I don't have to. My wife takes care of it. She is very, very particular.
Yeah.
You know, she likes most hotels when you go in, she sleeps about 6 inches above the bed. She just floats.
It's just levitating.
Yeah, she's levitating there because she's afraid something might get on her. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, so we have started really staying more in Airbnbs.
Yeah. But when you go to them though, since you stay at them fairly regularly, I mean, this next story sounds like this guy's fault. He just didn't do anything. He has a house and maybe a spare room, and it's just like, yeah, go ahead, 1 bathroom, you can stay here. You know? So one dude stole my beard trimmer. If you have it out, the guy's a complimentary beard trimmer. You can't just not do anything to your house and be like, I'm an Airbnb host now.
Yeah, that's why when you go to a hotel, literally everything is bolted into the supporting beams of the hotel itself.
They're gonna fill their suitcase with everything.
You better bring like an impact gun if you
Yeah.
plan on stealing the TV.
Yeah.
Which, that reminds me of that Friends. You know, when they go
Yeah.
and Ross is taking everything.
Yes.
You know, you can't take the remote, but you can take the batteries out of the
Right,
remote.
right.
That's okay. You can't steal the lamp, but you can
take
steal the
light
bulbs.
bulb. Yeah,
you can take the bulbs.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, he's just going through it all.
It's not stealing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't take the salt and pepper shakers, but you can take the salt and the pepper.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh man, yeah. There's a ton of these. My friend's Airbnb guest taught their kitten to meow once, and then the quietest, sweet, needy cat turned into loud and needy. Cats meow. I don't.
Yeah.
Sounds like it was an issue that your cat wasn't meowing.
Maybe they need to feed it.
Yeah,
They probably need a meat slicer.
that's probably. Yeah, that's right. Jen, what's the reference? She doesn't know. It's Seinfeld. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I would never want to be an Airbnb host. You know, I mean, it's bad enough.
Although here, I'll just say to some of our southern-based listeners that that there is a booming interest in southern Airbnbs. You know, where it's just like I've realized my house with my little measly few acres and some woods and a fire pit out back and a riding lawnmower and a 4-wheel drive. A couple of 4-wheel drive
travel
vehicles
from LA just to see it.
People would travel from Beijing, from Paris, France, not Paris, Texas. We'll travel. Or Arkansas. I don't like talking about. I got my first speeding ticket ever was in Paris, Arkansas. Yeah, sorry. Total speed trap. That town only exists because of the speed trap. That's how they fund their city operations there. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. Walmart in Paris.
Yeah, we're back to Walmart again.
But yes. People will travel from huge metropolitan areas to a place like Kdqn for an Airbnb just to get at, if I took my spare room, my spare bedroom, made it an Airbnb, people they'd think this is the most country thing in the world.
Yeah.
You know.
Like this is you couldn't get any more country than this.
Yeah.
And you definitely can.
Hugely mistaken they are.
Drive 10 minutes south.
Yeah.
Do Airbnbs in Horatio.
Well, and isn't that what Ho Chi Town's basically premised on?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know that you're out in the wild.
And
of course, you can see.
And the
14
Texans
other,
act like it.
Yeah.
They go over there and they act like it's the Wild West. Like there's no laws or anything. You know,
this ain't Oklahoma territory yet.
Yeah,
this is still.
But, somebody said, "Do you want to go over there and stay?" I said, "Why would I? I live on the backside of 100 acres. Why would I go over there and stay?" It's not like
stay in a cabin.
That's like staying in New York City to me. Over there.
No doubt. Where you can reach out the cabin window and touch the next cabin.
That's right.
New York City, the bracing air,
the
wilderness of Central Park.
We've talked
so isolated.
Yeah, we've talked to Texans, those ones from Amarillo that we met at Broken Bow Lake, who were just like, wow, like they'd never seen anything, like they'd never seen
a tree.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure, but never seen a place where there wasn't a million people right around you.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, Amarillo. I mean, anywhere is going to seem like, Shangri-La if you're coming out of Amarillo.
Yeah, there's a smell when you start driving into it.
Yeah,
it's the slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
I know.
The Shangri-La of a Love's bathroom stall in Tucumcari sounds better than Amarillo to me.
It's rough. I feel bad every time I have to stop in Amarillo for gas or something. I'm like, babe, I'm going to go inside and pay. You lock the doors.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Here, take the gun, take my wallet, take it all.
They do have a place with good steak, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Big Texan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Eaten there
delicious.
a few times.
And then you get the limo ride there and back because you're too fat to drive.
That's right.
Yeah. Have you gotten the limo ride?
No.
The big Cadillac with the Longhorns on the hood. Oh, it's prime service.
You walk in.
I don't even think they charged us for that.
No.
They'll just
included.
come pick you up from the hotel in the limo. I mean, obviously tip the driver. The driver, he was like Ernest.
Yeah,
you remember?
Yeah, for sure.
He was fantastic.
He was great. He picked us up from the hotel, and he's
know
like,
what I mean, Barn?
Yeah. He picked us up from the hotel, and he's like, "How's Troy doing?" Remember?
Yeah.
How's Troy doing?
He was the manager of the hotel, if you could call it that. Yeah. He just lived there.
Yeah.
That was a great time. Well, guys, Bailey Discount Building Supply, proud sponsor of the Morning Brew here. We get to talk about them every day. 880 East Cullen Ray Drive, right here in Kdqn. You can source your building materials locally. Again, go to facebook.com/Bailey Discount DQ to stay apprised of all their employee spotlights, giveaways, deals, new inventory, stock, and much, much more. Sales and the whole deal.
Happy birthday to Jeff.
That's right. It's his birthday week all week.
All week long.
Yeah, that's right.
And he was spotlighted.
He was.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
They also have the Blue Belt program. I have a hard time saying it.
The Blue Belt program.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is like a points reward system
right.
going on at Bailey Discount Building Supply. So the more you spend, the more you earn, the more you can spend then. And they also have great gift certificates for that person in your life who's a big DIYer. So we love them over there. Big, huge sponsor of the Morning Brew. We like that a lot. Bailey Discount Building Supply.
And the best popcorn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Carter makes the best popcorn.
Not like the popcorn that's in my cupboard right now.
No.
Mini bags of nonsense. No, they make the real stuff.
Hot.
Yeah.
And just the right amount of oil.
Yeah.
Salt.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
You guys getting pizza today? I'm getting pizza.
I don't know.
today.
Pizza sounds good.
Pizza sounds really
We
good.
may have to go. I wonder, can you get a pizza right now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh surely. I don't know. Surely.
You can't get it delivered. I promise you that.
We can call Angie Walker. She'll deliver one.
That's right.
Yeah,
she's got free time.
Yeah, free pizza.
Call Pizza Hut. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. Delivery, please. Oh, we're not doing that tonight.
We don't do that. All right, then dine in. Well, our lobby's closed.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll take it out. We have no dough. All right. All right.
Just leave. Just leave town. Just pack it up and go.
We got to take a brief break.
We got him on that
We got to
now.
cool him down now. We'll be right back with the Morning Brew.
Classic Chevrolet is now open in their new location, 640 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown.
Hi, I'm Chad Andrews. Put our customers first with our top-notch sales and service departments. We'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy ours. Stop by and see a great line of pre-owned cars and trucks, big boy lift trucks, or order a new vehicle conveniently online.
See the team at Classic Chevrolet, now open in their new location, 640 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown.
If you are buying or selling property in the area, trust Kdqn Abstract to handle the details for you. Kdqn Abstract has worked hard to build a reputation of excellence and to earn your trust. Their experienced team will close your real estate transaction promptly, professionally, and accurately. Kdqn Abstract is who you want to handle your real estate transactions. Kdqn Abstract, 122 North 3rd in downtown Kdqn. Phone them at 870-642-2533.
Harris Drug and Gifts has what you need for Valentine's Day. They carry cards and gifts for all ages, children, men, and women. Their full-service pharmacy is ready to serve you with all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. Most insurances are accepted and they have competitive prices. Harris Drug offers free delivery inside the city limits and they're home to the famous Razorback Corner. Harris Drug and Gifts in historic downtown Kdqn, 584-3555, 584-3555. Harris Drug and Gifts.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, weather or not.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
The Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $1 billion. So, what would you do if you won?
I'll be buying 3 boats. One for fishing on the lakes, one for fishing on the rivers, and one to take the family out.
I would buy us the best seats for every show on Broadway.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Mega Millions jackpot of more than $1 billion. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
All right, we are back live. Kdqn 92.1. We got 2 minutes before we get on out of here. Big thanks to everybody joining us today. Everybody on Facebook Live giving that nice interaction. Everybody listening out, going to work or at home or in their stores. We appreciate y'all over here at the Morning Brew. Happy to do it again tomorrow, Thursday, Friday Light as we call it. I think we're going to be doing a podcast today, so that sounds pretty nice. We did not do one last week. First week of the New Year. We took it off.
A couple sick babies.
Yeah, a couple sick babies.
Yeah, mine got kicked out of daycare for a stomach bug.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it was just, yeah.
Mine's been isolated and quarantined with some rare unknown sickness.
Well, you got some Tylenol for him.
I do got some Tylenol.
Ah, you were successful
Yeah.
on the trip yesterday for that.
We got some Tylenol, and the man himself, Rick Pruitt, provided me with a little bit, so that's to
man.
stave us through. So we're good there.
Poor Maisie.
Yeah.
Taking her medications.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't forget.
Yeah?
There's a wreck.
There is a wreck.
Highway Department, 71 North.
Yep.
Yeah, both lanes closed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Find
Try
a
to
beach
avoid
or-
that if you can, and it's extremely foggy.
Yes,
Yeah.
extremely foggy.
Be careful.
Hopefully that clears out soon enough. We'll have the weather coming at you in just a minute. So apart from that, that's going to do it for the Morning Brew on this Wednesday edition. Midway through the week, we only got a couple days left before we get into the weekend. I did nothing last weekend. I plan on doing something very similar this weekend. Hopefully not talking.
You're going to double it up.
I'm going to double it up.
All
on
right.
weekends, yeah. So there you have
I'm going
it.
to take you with me for the weekend. That's what I
Okay.
wanna do.
All right. Fun with Uncle
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
what
For Greg and Patrick, I'm Tyler. This has been the Morning Brew Crew. God bless you. And of course, have a great day.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. Monday was a history-making day for Sevier County, with a new county judge named who just happens to be the first